Everton live. Titties. Yo.
Festive tonight and right.
Motherfucking oh. Yeah.
Don't know what, guys. I'm on the really hard stuff tonight because I'm on the non-Coca-Cola.
Oh, no. I only got 3. Oh. 3, I thought I had more in it. Bastardo. How is everyone anyway?
Well, this is in chat. Come and say hello.
Oh, didn't expect that to be fucking cider. Huh? God, I thought it was one of them. I thought it was one of them. Got in.
Live in the house.
Eating back then. We'll take that top, isn't it? Fucking take that. Too far to
See your nipples.
Nipples. Nipples. Beat them.
I'll take them anyway, guys. Come here.
That makes me look buff. Like, so I stand up and I get to go.
So, how is everyone? Will we all be an after?
Oh, is everyone? Why ain't no one chatting? We're all in the background going, ooh, chatting in the background. I have sent a link out to people. Got who's coming on, when, now, where, no, leave.
I think it could be a good night though, so the storm's outside now.
Super tea. Mild stream. Very liquid. 8 in the house. Fucking hell. Champion of the world.
Hi, Nia.
Need to change us. Oh, we have a guest.
Oh, yeah.
It is Mr. Holt.
How you doing?
I like that.
Good.
You bunch of slags.
Slags. You slag.
Fucking done my neck in then doing it. Like, fucking fuck my neck up. It's the amount of passion I've got for the word slags. I believe in them.
How are you anyway, bud?
All right. Fucking soundbite. What's going on? Fucking hell.
What's the good?
Yeah. What's appertaining?
Not a lot, but just trying not to get killed by this storm.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it?
Is that why you stayed at home tonight? Because it's so fucked up?
No,
The gig got cancelled.
Oh.
basically Ronnie Radke being a very naughty boy and couldn't get into the UK.
They
Not
revoked,
until next year.
they revoked his visa at the border.
Who is it you're on about?
Born of
All
it.
in reverse.
Oh, do I know who that is?
Yeah, that's that band that Gav showed you.
All the mad fucking videos for their songs.
Yeah, so basically with his criminal record, he can't come into the UK legally until next year. So
Hang on, are you talking about the guy who was in? Who's? Hang on, what's his fucking name now?
Ronnie
Falling
Radke.
backwards. Falling backwards.
Falling
Falling in
in
reverse.
reverse. Aye, yeah.
That's the one. You can't watch that.
No,
Yeah,
it was supposed to be tonight.
It's meant to be tonight.
They revoked his passport at the border.
Jackie
Fucking
was
hell.
meant to be coming to Cardiff. Is that one she?
Jackie was meant to be in
You
Cardiff
was the one
tonight.
that told Jackie she didn't even know.
Oops. Well, you cash your tickets in and come and see De Antwoord in London Thursday night.
What band is that?
De Antwoord. Hey, fatty bum bum. Fucking, yeah. And all that lot.
Comedian, don't we? The ginger man. What's his name?
And
Also-
DJ High Tech, fuck you in the ass, come on, nigga. Oh, sorry, can't say that. Not allowed to. That's what he says. He says faggots as well.
Yo, Dazzy, what's going on?
It was in the song. I wouldn't normally say that, but
I was in a song, but it's different, isn't it?
yeah.
Hi, Paul.
Yo, Sparky, but
And he's taking chances saying things like that in fucking South Africa anyway. But
yeah.
Surrounded by black people saying things like that. Not advisable.
No. But people shouldn't take it so serious either.
Yeah. It's a bit of a shame they couldn't have ironed something out for the guy because he's a bloody pop star and a lot of pop stars.
There's loads of money off it. People are either on refunds or waiting.
What do you think? But he was alright. He was being out in Vienna and places like that. And Madrid, and I flew to the UK and they cancelled his visa at the border control.
Okay, now.
Because he spent more than 12 months in prison. That was back 16 years ago.
No, but his most recent one was 9 years ago, and it needs to be 10 years before he's allowed in the UK.
But they don't worry about it. It's a 3 month stint. They ain't worried about that. They don't about his 12.
Because of his background, they're against it.
Yeah, so the 2 years he had for perverting the course of justice.
What haven't he done, though, Gav?
Well, he perverted the course of justice to a murder, didn't he? So
yeah. And brought brass knuckles to a fight.
Yeah.
And the more recent one, I'm sure of it, is when he bounced the microphone off someone's head.
Yeah,
he was pissed off.
Yeah. But his longest stint was perverting the course of justice to a murder. If his mate got in a fight in Las Vegas, and his mate pulled a gun and shot the guy.
I didn't know that part.
Mm.
I didn't know that. Hi, B.
Craziness.
Wow. It's one of those, isn't it? It's like, yet again, I mean, it's like they want Elon Musk to come to the UK so they can fucking arrest him. And then people who've got fucking criminal records are like, no, you can't come in. And it's like, well, it's like you want somebody to come in so you can criminalize them, which he's not going to do, is he? And then somebody who's got a criminal record who says, look, I'm only coming in for a week to do a gig. And they're like, no.
Yeah, 2 weeks usually for us all.
Yeah, he was doing Birmingham, Manchester, London, Cardiff. That was about it.
Edinburgh,
Glasgow.
And then he's gone over to Ireland then.
Yeah. He wasn't even in for long, was he?
No. They never are, they? It's only 2 weeks normally, innit?
Well, I'm keeping my eye out for Persevere again, I am.
Sold out.
Sold out again?
Gone.
Damn.
So will you have you'll have your tickets refunded now then, because it's just a no-show, isn't it?
Oh, it's been postponed.
Some people
you're gonna ask to be refunded.
But I'm waiting for the postponed because it's already paid for now, isn't it?
You could ask for a refund, but I'm just gonna hold off and see.
For a year though.
Yeah, just hold off, see what you just say.
If it gets cancelled again, I will ask for a refund, but I'll give you one chance.
They got to keep it all out there, it's all protected, innit? So.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it's a big record company, it's not likely to go missing. The thing is, as well, if they've done so well, because they sold out in all the gigs, didn't they? Everyone got sold out.
Yeah.
So what they should do is when he can finally come in is double the amount of gigs that are out there. Don't do a week. Go, look, UK sold out. Jesus, we should be doing twice the amount of gigs, 2 nights in each venue.
Now that the UK have lost out on because of that decision.
Well, yeah,
it's massive.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is they've lost money everywhere.
Hotels,
people
restaurants,
cancelled hotels, everything.
everything. So the hospitality have suffered now from the decision of
Yeah, but he sold over 75,000 tickets. So.
But if he was a terrorist, he'd be allowed in.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Gav, come here 2 seconds, right? Neil Pearson in chat has said, are the rumours true that Mick Spanner's releasing a Christmas calendar wearing nothing but stickers? And Darcy have said, not true, Neil. He's only showing his spanner.
Wouldn't put it past me.
I wonder if it's true.
Wouldn't put it past him. I'll ask him later. I'll message him. Oh.
Oh, man's
I heard some joke about them doing something like that, but I don't know if it was real. I think they're just talking about it and not actually going to do it, because, I mean, you know.
There should be an Urbex calendar, shouldn't there?
I wouldn't like to see a slot in a fucking calendar. Can't help it.
Oh, it'd be dangerous, wouldn't it?
I don't think it'd be one decent picture in it.
No, it wouldn't. It'd be good though.
We'll have to get exploring with Matty, Starkers, and me, because he said I was fat and I've lost loads of weight now. So we'll be like, who's fat now, Matt?
I know that I saw a picture earlier of David abandoned 2K wearing an outfit because Mick bought it for him.
They're crackers.
They are crackers. They're fun to explore with as well.
Yeah. Well, I would have gone out with them, but I didn't know in time. Like, I said, give us a bit of notice, but there was a last minute thing.
We was debating it, and then with the storm, man, it's like absolutely not. Wouldn't be a fun time, would it?
No. A couple of places in Swansea I want to hit up, but not doing it in this weather.
No. Makes it more dangerous, I think, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it can be a bit slippy, and you get blown off a roof or something. But
yeah, it's not worth it. I'm looking forward to seeing all the ones Matt have done with Andrew and Dan.
Well, there's more footage of mine than Dan put in his, because he missed a bit out where he didn't go down the death slide. He sort of ooh, we're not going to include this footage. And I was like, it's in mine.
He's lovely, Dan, isn't he?
Oh, you gotta put it in there, man. Can't pick it up and then, but no, put it in there,
Did Andrew go down there?
Yeah. No, neither of them did. I got me stripping off for the calendar. Look, yes. There we are. Look.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's all muscle. It's all muscle.
All muscle, and what, you
Yeah, all muscle. Look. Yeah, look. Fucking get it off.
He sent that to me the other day. It was great.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is good news that Bearded got all his videos back.
Yeah. Yeah, I told him he would. He kind of lost hope, and he just needs a bit of encouragement, really.
And the right people to talk to.
Yeah. He's a nice lad as well, though. I enjoyed meeting him at the garden.
Yo, Dad, what's going on, bud?
Yeah.
They were all lovely, though, weren't they?
It was a good day. Night before got too messy, but for my liking.
Oh, fucking hell. I don't even want to think about that.
I hope Mick's along with them fucking lives up. He was live all fucking night the night before.
Oh, fucking hell. Do you know what? There's even stuff that I had to cut out as well. Hi, Dad.
Yo, Bearded, what's going on, bud?
Good to see you back.
There he is.
Really good to see you back.
Yeah, now get that fucking hard drive and copy all your material. So you can't fucking have a... lost all my stuff.
Terrible.
Yeah. Money well spent. You'll be glad, you got peace of mind then.
Yeah, well, that's why you did it, isn't it? That's why you copy everything.
I copy everything, and then the fucking police come and take the bastard hard drives out the house. It's like,
But that's the only downside of you copying everything. You need to keep them somewhere else.
Hi, Pompey.
trouble is though, if I need to get something to edit in, like off an old video, and I want it in 4K, then all I can do is like download a YouTube copy and edit it in from that.
Yeah.
But you know, and there's some bits of footage and some things that I can't get access to, you know, so it's a bit of a bummer. If I had enough money, I would have 2 duplicates, you know, so I'd have a backup of the backup, you know. But I haven't quite got there for that yet.
No, it's a lot of money, but
I've got a lot of videos on Grab.
that's especially the amount of videos now that you've got. They take up some fucking space. Especially if you've got to duplicate them in 4K. It takes up fucking more space, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I've got 22 terabytes. 22 terabytes of my material so far. That's what it takes
That's
on a hard drive.
Yeah, that's massive. Like,
it'd be a quarter of that space if I did them in 2K, but I do them in 4K.
Yeah, no problem, Dazzy. We'll see you soon.
At a gig, eh? It's supposed to be a free party tonight, and I just went, oh, fuck that. Like out on some bloody moors somewhere in a bloody farmer's shed or fucking freezing your nuts off with the wind howling through in the wind, and then bloody getting stuck on some bloody muddy lane or some shit. Nah, I was like, no, if it was local, I would, but not like if I could drive halfway across the country to it in this weather conditions. I just,
no, you were like, but all the roads would be closed off because there'd be fucking trees down everywhere.
Yeah.
It's bad as well. I've seen roofs off houses, fences gone. Like, imagine an abandon now, that's not 100%, and like the roof just collapsed on in. It's just not worth going out tonight.
It's not just that, it's getting more saturated in fucking in rain. It could fucking the flow you're on could go through at any time.
It wouldn't even be reliable really over the next few days.
Well, they closed both 7 bridges, didn't they?
Yeah.
Must have been bad, but they shut the 2 of them.
Yeah.
We'd send them live instead of going out, didn't I?
Yeah, it's a better idea. It's funny actually because I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll go live. I was playing with a mixing desk, you know, like scratch mixing and shit, you know, some stuff, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll go. And had you not contacted us, I would have missed getting beers from the local shop. So yeah.
Oh, you nipped out then to get some, did you?
Yeah.
I've decided I'm coming to live for a week so we can explore out then. Can I come?
It's coming to live with you for a week.
All right.
Pompey asked for weather like with us. Bad.
No, it's bad down there as well, but not as bad as I thought it would be, but it is.
Stay safe, everyone.
It was mostly West Wales. Look at it more than anything. And the south coast.
Yeah.
Pembrokeshire have been demolished and Swansea. There's just trees and everything down everywhere. Thousands without electricity.
Yeah.
The worst we've had up there is probably our internet flickers out now and again, but
Bins flying around.
Can't do anything about that. Like.
Somehow we got a random football in our garden we didn't have.
I was off the roof of the shed.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I was on the roof of the shed, I was.
I fixed my UPS, so if we get power fluctuations, my computer should stay on. I lose the internet temporarily, but the computer will carry on.
Yeah.
Hours have been up and down our internet. I've been cutting out there, but not for long, like seconds, like. But obviously it takes a couple of minutes for it to boot back up then, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I had my fence in the garden blew over. 3 panels came off. That was the other day. And I've just gone out and got the panels for it. And then today now, more bloody panels are gone. So it's like, oh my God.
Oh,
This
God.
Yeah. This was money I was meant to be spending on Christmas presents, and I spent it on fucking fence panels. But yeah.
It can't be helped, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
There
Well,
you
I get it back off the landlady, but it's just, I'm
Aye.
supposed to be ordering bloody presents. I could see me doing it on a fucking credit card as per usual.
go. Just the way it is, but sometimes, isn't it?
Bearded, do you want to have my videos? I got loads and I'm always at work.
Tell me about it.
I'm always in work.
BRA,
Oh,
double
damn.
power cut. Oh, fucking
Oh
hell.
my God.
You okay now, though, B?
Hopefully during the day. It's the best time to have a power cut, isn't it?
I have
Really?
rest.
No progress. Yeah, daytime's better rather one, but there's no great time to have a power cut, is it?
No, the worst thing is, it's like when they put the power back on, it goes on, then it goes off, on, off, on, off, on, off, and you get power spikes, and that can damage equipment in the house. So, you've got to really turn a lot of things off. Now, lucky I got this UPS, because if it power spikes, it just keeps at the normal voltage, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Well, I've already had them, yeah.
I'm trying to get in my PayPal.
Oh my God, no. Please don't wipe my bank account out. Really?
they can add money to it if they want, no.
I can go in my PayPal, fuck all in it.
They can add money to it if they want, no.
But you keep sending me codes for it, so they got obviously not getting fucking in it.
No.
Well, he can dream, can't he?
Exactly.
His little fucking spastic world.
I'd have the emails now of fucking food being delivered to you as well, probably. He normally uses my emails for that as well.
Yeah.
So they want to pay for the food first, though.
That's the problem. You
Yeah.
don't pay for the food first. Matt wouldn't mind so much if he paid for it, Matt, would have.
Well, no, if food could turn up, I would eat it, like, yeah, if it was all paid for, yeah.
Exactly, but
nobody's going to deliver to my house anyway. I mean, it might be different for different people in areas where you've got, close access to shops and things. But I mean, there's so much in the countryside out here. There's no way they deliver.
No, not unless it's paid for first, like.
No. The same way, that's going on. A lot of places, like, you'll pay first before they even contemplate delivering, so.
Yeah.
Bearded, do you want to come up on panel or no?
It's been really rough down in Cornwall for Kerr now. It's fucking rough down there anyway, isn't it, mate?
Okay, no.
It is, but Cornwall's a rough place.
Yeah.
I always wanted to go Cornwall. I always wanted to go Cornwall.
Yeah, it's alright down there, like.
I find it a bit sparse myself, it kind of not. It's pretty in places, but like some of the bloody roads to get from A to B, God, they aren't off bloody country lanes.
Right, plenty down there.
Let me get the rum.
There's plenty down there.
Yeah, I'm kind of rubbish, so do you want to send Bearded a link on Instagram?
I tell you what, I'll put it in the private chat. I don't know if this will interest you. It's something to go to, but I'll send you the thing for the Antwerp if you're interested. It's only 40 quid. It's in London in the Troxy.
Oh, nice. I want to try underground.
The what?
I want to try underground. I've never done an underground explore.
Right. Well, don't ask me to
go to.
Yeah, don't ask me to bloody abseil off that building again.
I am abseiling, no. I haven't got the stomach for that. Ugh.
Have you been to the ones in Wiltshire? Have you been to Brown's Folly? Any of those?
Oh, yeah. She haven't done it.
No, I haven't done none of them.
I've done them all.
Instagram.
Well, I'll tell you what, now's the time to come down. I think I think they're having their party down there. It might be this weekend, actually. It might even be tonight in Brown's Folly. The 28 days later group.
Yeah.
I think they could well be down there tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done them all. She haven't done none of
I
them.
haven't done none of them, so I want to start. Like, I've got plenty of abandos I've got to bring up, but I've got no underground.
The only one I'm not taking to is box mine. I ain't doing that again.
Technically, we did kind of go to do underground with Matt, but I didn't film it. And I'm not doing no steps again, Matt. Oh, fucking hell, they took ages.
On Bristol.
Technically, we did, but I just didn't film it because I didn't have a channel then.
I'm not taking it down box mine. Matt's never going down there again either, Matt.
Box mine's the red door, no? Yeah.
You could go down the sewer tunnel. Well, it's not really a sewer tunnel. It's a stormwater tunnel. You don't want to do it when it's bad weather like this, though. But if you time it right, you can get in there and you walk uphill. And it's quite interesting. But it's a couple of miles walk. But it's proper concrete, like, so you're not like in a dangerous tunnel or anything.
Yeah.
How are we doing, guys?
All right.
You did do good prices though as well, didn't he?
That mine are all ruined. They're rubbish.
You do good prices.
You good time capsules, you do it?
No. What is taken?
How much, love?
Free for you, Vault. Any day.
I'll check your jungle out. See if I can hack my way through your jungle.
Need a massive machete.
Yeah.
So what's everyone been up to then? Anything cool? Or we just been in chill mode apart from storms and stuff?
Chill.
Just chilling out, but
yeah. No way. Who said my friend? What was that? I don't know. I got a low down a mining coal recently.
Oh, go on. Okay.
I love Ali.
Is that name correct?
Yeah. You can't get in trouble, can you?
No. I'd love to meet Aglo.
I thought he was still out of the country doing some bits and bobs.
No, he's back home.
All right, fair play. Hello, Colonel. How we doing, mate? Yeah,
he's all right. He's nice bloke, full of energy.
Yes,
he's sort of pretty much like he is on his videos. He's like that all the time. Not like me, Mr. Boring. So like, have I got to talk to these people? I don't like people.
I don't talk to anyone, won't he?
Yeah.
What is it? High vis and a little bit of confidence.
Yeah. Do anything with an high vis.
And a ladder.
Yeah, what do we do? It's Ben's channel. Ben O'Cam driving tanks and going underground and all sorts. Oh, cool.
Fair play. So at some point, I'm going to sit down and start mapping again. I haven't done it in ages. And because my phone's been confiscated, I've got like 1,000 places I was going to add. So I've started redoing stuff again, but it's just taking the mick.
Yeah, I got thousands of pins on my Google account, but I wanted to put them into my maps because you can put more icons and all sorts of stuff. It was taking so long to do it. In fact, it wouldn't delete the pins because you can add a pin, but it won't take a pin off. So I was like going unpin, refresh. They're back on there. And it's like, oh Jesus, what's the point?
Well, thankfully, like all the maps are back now and all the other stuff because obviously they sorted out the Google, YouTube, and I was thinking, oh god, they've deleted everything. You know what I mean? But now, happy days. So my 6 maps are still there, not all lost and gone.
Nice, Dave.
Yeah, Google, their fucking mapping system is really fucked up. They say you can export it. Can you fuck? Can you export it? No.
I've not even tried it. But even if you did export it, wouldn't you need to go into Google Maps to see it?
Well, there's Google Maps, which is when you bring up Google Maps on your phone, and you put pins on that, and then you got My Maps, which is a special area, which gives you more functions. You can do more stuff, and Google Earth. You know, and if you could
is my maps the same as Google Maps? Is it part of Google Maps?
It is, but you can create custom icons and all sorts of stuff. And,
okay, I think that might be what I've got then. I
yeah,
don't know, because obviously I've got Google Map, but then I've created my own map, so I've started doing the bits.
That's right. Yeah, that's probably my maps. That may export, but the main Google Maps, it doesn't work properly, and they've never fixed it. They're not interested in fixing it.
I tell you what, I might look into that then. Then just having like a backup copy of that as well makes sense, doesn't it? Seeing as like, I was like, the worrying thing is obviously like things can always be replaced and all the other stuff, but then like been mapping my map, I've been making like it's nearly 6 years now, and there's still thousands of places that I've not gone and done, and it's all the time and effort. Like, do you know what I mean? When you finally sit down and you start going there, and we didn't just start mapping the UK, we started the world. So like it's everything that I've been slowly just adding across. So yeah, just it would be a nightmare to redo all that again.
Yeah, a friend of mine had a similar problem. He had like 1,000 pins in a category on the main maps, not my maps, the normal maps. He had 1,000 pins, and he couldn't find a way to export it. And I told him, like, oh, try there's a method called Google Takeout, and it stores them in a file, and you can load them into Excel spreadsheet, and you can do things with them. But you do it, and like you get 2 or 3 pins out of the 1,000. That's it.
Well, see, that's why it's strange, because like hypothetically, because when I thought my maps were gone and all the other stuff, I've been doing monthly maps for people and whatnot. So because they can go into these maps and do whatever, I don't know if that was all shut down as well. Nobody's told me yet. So I'd assume, because nobody said anything, they didn't.
No, all your settings should still be there. In fact, you can share your map. That works.
That's what I've been doing. So what I do is I instead of giving my map over, because it's a gold mine, but I create a new map every month. And then, like, for the people that have supported me a bit extra, I drop down 10 or 15 places that I've already been to that I've confirmed that are open.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I just need to get the cat off that tank because he's too fat.
Fat cat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cute.
Don't want frog escaping everywhere. Imagine that.
So you'll have to check out the Antwoord and see if it's something you're interested in. I said to Jordan and Luke about it as well, but they're going to think about it.
I will do. And they start sending you some of the funny stuff that I come across, but I'll just end up spamming you with memes and shit. That's what I do. Like, you all look at your phone for like 10 hours, you'll see like 20 things just been sent for no reason at all, just because I'm bored.
Did you see my fatty bum bum one? Where fatty bum bum.
I tend to send, like, you know, when I'm like scrolling Instagram and stuff like that, because my feed's just weird. It's just a strange, weird feed that I get. So I just get all this random stuff, and you're like, oh, okay, send. It's everybody.
You have a phone on mine.
Mine. Always my picture.
My WhatsApp keeps going off.
Still got about 14 sodding videos to edit. You know. No.
Have you tried DaVinci Resolve yet?
No, like I've just paid $262 for the new Premiere software. So originally I had fucking cracked version, but like the audio just suddenly went. It did this to me years ago. So what I did was get a new cracked version, but then again we did something dodgy with Pirate Bay and some other stuff, and could have potentially maybe been the reason why I was hacked. I'm just gonna throw that out there. There's a few things, but maybe not. I doubt it. But I was like, well, you know what? If finally we got everything back, and I literally paid for it, and then the day after, we got hacked, so I cancelled it. And I was like, oh, okay, no, I need to edit. I tried some other softwares and I don't like them. It's not good. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm just going to stick with what I do, have a better version of what I do, and then just work on the craft. Makes the most sense. I've tried like learning other things as well, just harder.
Well, you'd be surprised what you can do in Resolve. It's very powerful.
Well, like I said, eventually I was going to move over, and I think I tried it, and I was like, oh no, it is good. But then again, to relearn and redo and everything like that, I'm an old man now, and I forget stuff all the time. It just takes too much. Takes too much. Like for me, if something's going in, something has to come out now. It's as simple as that.
Mm.
You know
I mean, it's got features in there, right, for removing the noise off your video. So it's AI, and it'll take away all the wind noise. So it's just your voice. It could be howling wind, and it'll just have your voice.
I mean, I can do that in Premiere. I just choose not to because I'm lazy.
Nah, it doesn't do it. It's not good. It's not good functions for that.
You can do it. I'm just like, oh, because I've learned how to do that now, and I'm just like, it's just a bit of effort. That we'll just have the wind.
In Resolve, it's just one button. You just go click, and that's it. Clean.
I mean, the main thing I need to learn, I've been saying this for years, is manually color coding, like coloring and stuff like that. That would be nice. Again, finding time to do that, and like all the other things that we're supposed to do, and plans and all the other stuff, I just can't. Don't have the time, or just can't bother. It's like one of the two. Like we can spend time doing that, but then it takes away from something else. So it's always trying to weigh up. Yeah.
You can noise clean your footage as well. If you've got grainy footage because it's nighttime, it'll clean that, clean it all up. And if you shot like at 30 frames a second to get more light in, which I often do in my pocket,
I shoot in 30.
Yeah, I say then output it at 60, and it calculates the in between frames. And
okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, so you get a 60 out of a 30 that you shot. You get 60 out of it, and it's very smooth.
For me, like I started with 60, obviously for the bright days and all the other stuff, but then I moved down to 30, and I'm like, the ideal goal, like for like the way that I do things, is to imagine you sat in a cinema or in front of your TV or something like that. That's why I do the bars and I do all like this. That's kind of like the focus goal towards things. So I started moving between the 24 frames, found like 30 hits the spot nicely. And then we've been like changing things and moving stuff all then, trying to tweak it in that kind of way. You can hear crickets, yeah, they're just everywhere now. We just had a big cricket delivery and they just get out everywhere. And then they don't eat all the crickets either, so then I had to listen to crickets all the time. or a frog shouting at me. Or other stuff kicking off, and you're like, cool. It's like a rainforest, it's great.
Well, if you do decide to pull it out and you want a bit of coaching, just get me on a remote share and I can, just watch what you're doing. And if you need to know anything, I'll go, look, there's a little trick. Do that, do this, do that. I reckon you pick it up pretty quickly because if you've used Premiere.
Wait, better really just get a DJI. Fuck DJI. It's shit. I hate DJI. GoPro is better. It's the best.
No.
Morty loves GoPro. He's got loads of them.
Dave, 2K Exploring just got a Pocket 3, and he's like getting rid of his GoPro. They're old, man.
Like I was. Oh yeah, go on. Sorry.
What?
I don't want to DJ.
No.
Oh, I'll get myself.
See, for me, it's the stupid handle. It's the actual pocket. Like, do you know what I mean? I hate that. And I tried one, and the camera's going all over the place and doing whatever. And I'm like, I'm never touching one of them again. If it was built like a GoPro, I'd go, oh yeah, go with the pocket.
Is there much difference between the two then, or no?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, GoPro is much better.
GoPro's got a tiny sensor, it's very grainy.
That's the only thing with the GoPro. If they had a bigger sensor, but they've got so many other things. So you're like, ugh. I was about to buy the GoPro 13. Yeah, no, how you doing, man? Yeah, I was about to buy the GoPro 13. I was like, oh, you know what? I've just had a big expense, things and all the other stuff. So I'm just holding back, but I'm probably going to go to because the battery's a bit better and all the other stuff. But then again, I don't really need to either at the moment. So, do you know what I mean?
I got a GoPro thinking, oh, I can use this. This will be small. Like, all right. It used to overheat. The batteries would wear, like I'd go through a battery in like less than half an hour.
Which one did you get then?
Hero 10. Was it black?
Oh, the 10. See, like I personally think the 9 was better than the 10. I remember when I first got the 10, I had a bunch of issues again with the heating. Also, because the software, like the thing about GoPro is when it first comes out, it's not always very good. You've got to give it a couple of months just to kind of like sort it out. Because sometimes you won't even be able to film, and you're like, oh, that's great, isn't it? So, but like I said, I got the 12 ever since I had that, like day one, boom, and just easy. There's not a massive difference between the 11 and 12. The 12 and the 13, there is a bigger difference though. Or it might be the other way around. I can't remember. There's a difference between one of them, and like there's certain batteries. Everything's slowly getting better, but you got to remember, like GoPro have had like a massive competitive edge for a long time, so they've not really needed to throw loads of new things, exciting things to kind of get you going. Whereas I think in the next 3 or 4 years, they're going to have to retain the market, which will be a big thing. So that's why we might get a new sensor then and some other stuff, hopefully, and some other things, but. Like GoPro don't market themselves as more of a night kind of camera, do they? That's not their thing. So obviously it doesn't help us when we're going out at night and stuff, but you can work around it. The reason being is like if you're like me, you've got big torches, you've got other stuff. I've got 2 of them now because my mum was running out. I find it funny the amount of people now that have got inspection torches. They're all mechanics, you see.
I like being able to just turn all my lights off and walk in complete darkness with a Pocket 3.
Bloody this one, Mr. Volty. It is a great torch. I think I've got the wrong batteries though. So I got one and had to send it back because it just would turn on and then off like that and buggered. And then what they did after fighting for a refund, they sent me 2. One of them didn't work very well, and then this one does, but it only lasts for about, let's say, one Explorer, if I'm lucky, half an hour.
Yeah, well...
I think it's because of the batteries.
If you've got it on really bright, it won't last that long, but then...
No, even if you just got it on normal.
Yeah.
So I'm using 3,000 milliamps, which I think I need 360.
What brand are they?
I just ordered some.
Ultrafire, you can fuck off.
Sky Wolf Eye.
Who?
Sky Wolf Eye? I just ordered some.
Right.
I need to get some new ones.
Have you tried discharging those in a proper... You need to get yourself a proper battery charger for them.
I have. I've got one. I've got one over here somewhere.
Like one like this that tells you how many milliamps it's actually putting into the batteries.
Oh, I ain't got that. I don't know. I've got something.
Right. It's actually got a digital display.
Where is it?
And they're only about 20 quid, these chargers.
I got that.
So,
that one.
Does it tell you how many milliamps is pumping into the...
No, it just tells me it's charging. That's all I've needed.
Oh, no. Because the thing is...
like me, I'm like that. I'm like that. Yeah, as long as it's charging, I don't care.
Yeah. See, you got like a milliamp hour thing there, right? And what it is... 90% of batteries sold in the world, lithium ions, are fake. So the chances are quite high you've got fake batteries, which actually only have probably about 1,000 milliamps hours.
All right, okay. Well, like I said, I think I need some more powerful batteries. But you know, red light, green light. You know, red not ready. Green, it's ready now. It's all that's been needed so far.
The other thing I found as well is I bought the 3,600 milliamp hour ones, which are known as the slow drains.
Yeah.
So they'll give you the 3,600. Well, they'll give you 2,600 because the last 1,000 you can't use anyway on a battery. Yeah. So, but if you buy those, they're considered slow drains. So say I put those in my vape, they wouldn't work. The moment I press a button, it would say no, say battery failure. You know, because they're slow drainers.
Wow,
so what you got to get is the 2,500 high drainers, high current. You know, high drain. Yeah, you put those.
I wanted the 3,600.
Oh yeah, but then you could only have your light on quite dim, and it would stay for hours, but you couldn't have it on high drain. But the moment you put it on to a bright setting, it pulls the batteries down so much that when it just goes error, and it won't let the thing turn on. Then you know.
See, like I said, it is a decent torch and all the other stuff. And I sold like the other one for about 180 quid, even though they're 300 quid torches. I was like, well, you know what? They sent me 2. I'll see if I can make some money back on the other one and do some other bits.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need some higher batteries just to see if that.
To be fair, what I think you're better off doing is don't buy them on eBay and don't buy them on Amazon because there's so many fakes on there. Right? Get in touch with an e-cig company and look at what they're saying. These are the ones we've tested and we know are working batteries. Because if you buy them on eBay or Amazon, you're more than likely going to get fakes.
No, it's fair play. Like I said, I'll look into it. I need to do. That's like one thing on like the list of things that I need to do.
Yeah. And the other thing you might want to get, but it's a bit extreme. These are quite expensive, but I've gone through a lot of batteries in my time.
Where
is it? It's floating around somewhere. Anyway, it's a little thing with 2 prongs, like a voltmeter, but it's not a voltmeter. It's a resistance checker for batteries.
Right.
What you do is you put it on the 2 ends of the battery, and it tells you the resistance. Now, if your resistance of your batteries are all matched or within a very slight tolerance, you're all right. You can use them. But if 3 of your batteries are, say, 20 ohm, and then one is 80, you can't use those batteries. You've got to find another matched one to the one that's already in there. You've got to have all of them are going to be matched. Otherwise, the one that's 80 will throw all the others out, and basically it won't charge properly and it won't discharge properly. It won't give out power.
Well, I mean, the bright side, at least the torch works. I mean, that was the first issue. I spent months trying to sort it out and all the other stuff. So we're halfway there now.
Yeah. I mean, I buggered about for ages because I dropped the torch and I thought, oh, I've knackered it. And it wasn't. It was just the batteries. But the thing is, you put a voltmeter on the batteries, it would read. But you put them in the torch, it wouldn't work. Yeah. And I was like, so I was like, what the fuck's going on? So
there's always something going on with torches. I bought another inspection one. Day I got it, turned it on. Oh, it works like that. Take it out, dead. Just not working. I'm like, oh, that's great. It's just dead and gone. So got that replaced. That one now works and all the other stuff. Always something.
Yeah, but it really does pay to get proper batteries from a trusted company. Yeah. You'll go a long way then. But yeah, I think you can only get about 15 minutes on turbo power on those anyway before they overheat, and then they'll force themselves down to a lower brightness or turn off.
Okay, so for me, like I said, I've used Timber, but not really. And like I said, I get about, let's say, a good explore. But it'll only be about 30 minutes. This is maxes that I've generally found at the moment. But that's because, like I said, I think it's the batteries. And then hopefully after that, because you'd think they would last for what I paid, and you think they'd last quite a while.
I think I get an hour and a half out of it.
That's what I'm saying. Is it yours? Yeah, yours was. You know what I mean?
But I always carry a spare set of 4 in the car, in my pack.
Yeah.
Just in case. But I very rarely have ever had to take them out. Talking of which, I'm going to charge my Olight battery up in that charger. Yeah. I'm going to charge it up now. Oh. See, when you put the battery in, it tells you what the state of the charge is. So I say, look, it's actually less than half.
Yeah.
And then it started charging. So we're saying 1 milliamp, 2 milliamp,
but 3 milliamp. Your thing has like quite similar feature to mine. Red light, green light.
Oh yeah. but that's what I was going to say is that's how you can tell whether they're fake batteries, because say you've discharged them fully, and then you put them in that thing and it says, well, I'm only charging 1,000. Well, you know that it's only 1,000 milliamp battery.
Yeah.
You've obviously been done over like with them, and there's a lot of it about. I've had fake batteries. I tell you what, if you go into some like vape shops, they'll sell you a 13,000 milliamp hour battery. Brilliant. Yeah, and do you know what? They're about 200 milliamp, 13,000 milliamp. Yeah, and they'd be like, give us your money, and literally, if you were to take those apart, they'd be sand inside them. There's sand and a little a coin battery in the bottom of them.
I know. I mean, that's why I just go with the disposable. I can't bother with them. I used to have a nice vape, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So when you're next out and about, then?
Oh, I don't know. I'm a bit strapped for cash. I'm gonna credit card.
How far is that Morgan Hills from you? It can't be that far, man.
It's not that far.
You need to do it. Get it done.
I know. I need to get
a good video, man. It's a good video.
I spent 1,300 quid on getting the car done, and I went down to Cornwall, and that's about another 100 quid. You know, and I was like, I'm fucked now, and I got to get me rent for this month and buy presents for people.
Yeah, well, Christmas, yeah, and all the other stuff.
So I'm going to go and treat myself to the Antwerp on my credit card, and that's it. I got enough videos in the members thing not to need to do too much.
I've
anyway.
got about 200 to do for the extras because it's just been stuff that I've not done. Just like all the stuff that's just backed up and not just left compared to like the main and all the other stuff. Just need to sit down. But there's too many things to do.
So when I get home, I upload my videos unedited to a special channel I created, which is just all my videos that I've unedited. So if anything happens, like the police come in, I've got all my videos are up there anyway. But, you know, I don't want to download them off YouTube and then edit them and re-upload them because you lose a bit of quality.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, with I'm recording, 5.3 and I downgrade to 4K because no point is there. It's only that goes to 4K on YouTube. And saves on space. But downgrading still gives me a bit of better quality, which is nice.
Yeah. And you can shoot in H.265, which is half the space again. Which is pretty good. Yeah. But I think if I ever got an action cam again, it would be the Action 4, DJI Action 4 or Action 5. I wouldn't. I to be honest, if I could, I'd sell that Hero. I wouldn't get much for it.
Yeah, you probably get about what 10 now. Get rid of it for about 150. Yeah, and then buy the GoPro 13. Hey.
I'm never touching GoPro again because I've had so much crap with them in the past.
What a big debate now. What's better, DJI or GoPro? Purple or go.
They've both got their own, like things that are good about them. It depends what you want, really.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what are you up to then, Gavin, Charles? Are you doing any explores?
We're going to go on one soon.
Open soon, but it's just having
We
fucking
was going to
time.
go tonight, but I'm not going
Having time, fucking work is wrecking us.
I haven't even had a chance to edit. I've just been working because Christmas.
One of us always seems to be in fucking work lately, so.
And then we get the time off then. Gig gets cancelled and then we have a work morning.
I just sent you a pin in the private chat. I could possibly meet you to go and do that if it's still open.
Oh, is that going on Mick
Hmm?
Sure, Mick done, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, that's my Mick done.
I think but
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Looks good. It's massive. It's found that.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, they were all doing stuff in Birmingham today.
Oh,
But
nice.
I didn't get notified in time. I was like, said hello to him, and he goes like, "Oh yeah, I'm on my way up to Birmingham." I was like, "Oh, thanks for telling me." But I might have gone, but yeah, it wasn't very nice weather, so I was like, and I haven't got much cash at the moment. So I was like, "Oh fuck it, shouldn't I? Fuck it, just be a boring bastard in the house." Plus, also, I did think they were doing in a load of locations. I gave them loads of pins. I said, look, here's a big list of pins. Try all these if you want. And they have. And they got into a load of them. So now I know they're doable. So it's actually worth going up to do them. But the thing is, if they'd gone, if I'd gone and, like 9 out of 10 of them weren't doable, it'd have been a fucking expensive day out. Like, so.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's why you need to come out with me, Mr. Lucky.
They found a live grow room and nearly got caught by the person who was running it, by the sounds of it.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
there's a lot of them about lately, though,
Oh,
aren't there?
fucking loads of them.
Loads.
Yeah.
Well, that one, like, we went out with Matt at the beginning of the year, and it went in one, boom, grow. Went in another, grow. It was like, fuck's sake, I've never seen one of these before.
Yeah, Dr. Ninkum says, yes, get your batteries from trusted sources. It does pay dividends to do it, to be honest.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll definitely have to. I'll get
If you can get yourself a resistance checker as well. Some of these, I've got a resistance checker built in some of these chargers, but I haven't gone for one. I don't know. I think more of them are starting to get them in. So when you put the battery in, you can press a button and it'll test the resistance as well. So you can tell if one of your cells out of 4 are fucked, and then you just get another one.
Mm-hmm.
If they're starting to go high resistance, they're harder to charge and they don't give as much power as well. So if you can see they're going high resistance, just throw them out, get new ones,
Yeah. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Like I said, like I'll need to get some more powerful batteries anyway, because that's like I think the minimum for that torch is about 3.6 anyway. So 3,000 are just not cutting it.
Oh,
no, but you don't want the 3,000s because they won't work well in turbo mode.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why they're not cutting it anyway.
2,500. That's your sweet spot, but they'll get the high drain ones in. Yeah.
Spanners in chat. Meg, what's this about an advent calendar?
Hey, Mr. Mick, have you finished your explores then, or are you back home now? Or have the others continued on exploring?
Right, I got a question for you, Free, because obviously you've gone on a lot more explores than me. If there's one place that you could revisit, like one amazing place, what would it be?
There's so many.
Put us on the spot, John.
I mean, to be well, I don't know. Like, me personally, I've done so many now, and like a lot of them have been absolutely banners. You know what I mean? Like once in a lifetime kind of, but also right moment as well. You hit it at the right moment in time, and knowing that you're probably not going to get that other chance, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I did, like Jacob Reeves Mogg's place, that Summer State Park, and that's again like. After we went, I didn't see another person that managed to pull it off. A few people did before, but nobody was getting content out and all the other stuff. And again, just everything is just mad. But I did hear they did find a naked man sleeping in there randomly a day after, which is fun.
Okay.
Again, I did that the Crimble Hall. We found that big bag of cork and mix. That was again gone a couple of days later. Madness. We did the drug. That pink mansion in Wales, police quarters it, and again, not seen many people hit it after we did. They locked it all down and all the other stuff. Nice places, big places, but it's always on to the next thing, isn't it? Like, do you know what I mean? Looking out for those next places. I did want to do bloody Nelson's place though, so I'm hoping in the future that gets unlocked again somehow and all the other stuff, because that's again right moment, right time kind of thing. If we were in the area, we would have gone straight for it.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're doing the
they're doing some work now.
Work on it slowly. Yeah. I gotta say, I really like the spit forts. I like that stuff that's out in the water. It's just because it's quite different and it's hard to get to.
Yeah.
So, but the only thing that pisses me off about doing it is that it's really hard to kind of get on there and spend a night, do an overnighter, because I can't get the boat out of the water to kind of do it, and you can't leave the boat there on a bloody rope, because it could be somebody who'd come along and, or something will happen and it'll be gone. You'd be stuck there and you'll be asking the bloody Coast Guard to come and get you off there.
Maybe one of those like spare inflatable dinghy things, just in case. So that you get a really big rope and like tie it down in different ways, but then take a big couple of dinnies with you and whack it up there.
Yeah, it's
at least then you can kind of like paddle your way back at it.
It's a complicated one, but I mean, you know, I'm the one who's always got the boat, see. So I mean, I was going to take some people out to some of them and drop them off, but I can't myself. I said I'd sleep in the car and pick them up in the morning, but I myself can't really be on there because there's that risk, you know.
Yeah.
What about you, Gav? I got one I would want to revisit.
Yeah.
The school that we done with Matt. Because I discovered there's more to it and there's an underground to it as well, and I know Matt would love that.
Oh, is that the school?
We know what school it is. Matt, I've discovered recently there's a massive underground to it, and I know how to get into it.
Oh, I think I know where that is. Yes, out the front, where the grass is, isn't it?
Yeah, out the back
end.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely want to revisit that. What about you?
Well, Mick was on about wanting to do that the other day, and I said, "Oh, mate, I've already done it. It's a fucking long way to go." I mean, come when Christmas is gone and I've got a bit more money because things are going to stabilise. I might be up for doing it again, but I'd rather jump in the car with somebody else, or if everyone wants to jump in and share petrol. But I'm not going to drive up there on my own. It's just too far. It's too expensive.
If I get the time to go, but you know, you can jump in with me, like you know what. So
do that.
Well, Mick was very interested in doing that. He sent me the thing. I think he got the pin. He must have got the pin from you, and I said, well, I have done it before. He said that place in Swansea. I said, oh God, do you know how hard it is to get in that?
Wait, Swansea? Have I
remember that big school?
It is. It's the one I told you about.
Oh, the big school. We locked it out, didn't we?
I said to you.
Did I do it a few years ago? Or is it a different one?
No, it's a different one. You said you hadn't done that one.
Right, no, because I did, what is it, Manselton or something like that down
there. I know what school you're on about in Swansea, man. We looked at it, didn't we? And it's just in the middle
of
to get
we had to climb like up like the scaffolding into and then get in that way and do some crazy stuff.
And there was
I won't do mine.
Was it Kevin Coyd Asylum? The
hospital. That was a good one, wasn't it?
I did say yes, it's really good, but you do need to. He said that school's trashed. All right, okay.
Well, Manselton. It was a little trash, but all the art and stuff's still there.
Yeah. Oh, did I hear the other day? I heard a rumor. You know that place we went where the guy tried to, like stop us getting out, and he went in front of your car, and you were fucking about to ram him and all that sort of shit, and you got round him. Remember Golden Grove?
Yeah.
I heard a rumor. I don't know if it's correct, but he passed away.
Oh.
That old bloke. So he's not. He might not be there now to kind of like fuck with people.
The shit in there! Wow.
Oh yeah. To be fair, I've had that on my list for quite like a couple of years now.
You've
at some point I said I'm going to go and do it. Just it's more of a sneak job in it, and just like
Don't park in the car park. Take an extended walk.
We'll play like a few miles away, and then we'll check it and get in around the back.
We parked in the car park with
it. He just gives everybody aggro who's parked up there going for a walk, like, you know what I mean? Even if they're just walking with their dog,
everyone
aggro.
Wow.
No,
what are you doing with those torches? It's dark, mate. What do you mean?
I'd go there in the daytime because you won't be seeing the torches.
Banger after banger. I didn't even have a chance.
That's what we did. Well, we went in the day, didn't we? We saw the fucking court.
The fucking cops parked in front of it when we went there, wasn't it? They were having a cup of coffee in the cafe or something, but the cafe is open, but the house isn't.
Yeah. Well, we just walked off, didn't we? But like you said, we done it all, and then got out.
I need to start being like. See, for me, like when somebody speaks to me, usually I'll stop and I'll speak to them. I need to just be like, just gone. You start being like that.
But he knew our cars were in the car park, like. So he come in and he caught us. We walked.
No. I'll stand and I'll chat with everybody. Like, do you know what I mean? Even if they're angry, until they're not as angry with me, and I'm like, you know what I mean?
You was just full blown angry, like you just there was no calming him down, like.
You had to drive into me.
And then we were. Matt got out first, and he tried blocking me, and I just ripped all his fucking grass up in the end. I thought, fuck you.
That's it, right?
Pristine grass, like, and he had all fucking tire marks across it. Oh, fuck you.
So there's that place. There's some stuff. Well, Gloucester way. You know, we've done a couple of things up in Gloucester.
Big happening recently.
That hospital in Cinderford. You know, it's probably still doable. And there's a couple of things in Cinderford. I mean, there's that big old abattoir and milk place. You know, that's pretty good. That's going to get demolished before long.
A lot of like that Torrington got demolished, didn't it?
The which one?
Torrington in Devon. No, the creamery.
Oh, Totnes.
I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I'm not from there.
Is it the one where the guy fell through the roof and died?
Yeah. Torrington.
All right.
But that's been demolished now, and they're on about putting houses there.
That I would like to go back to, much, just not to film it, just to see if anything has changed. Is the Elysium in Swansea.
I
wouldn't want to go and film it again, but I just want to go back in just to see if we could still get out the way we went out and everything else. Like,
yeah,
just for a nose, see how hard it would be to get back in it. Like,
yeah,
that's a big place, though, isn't it?
Yeah, massive.
Have anyone else done that then, or just you and Matt?
John was with us. People have done it, but I don't think anyone had done it since, man. I haven't seen no new videos on it.
No, because you needed to sneak in past the hotel, and you needed ladders, and you had to have luck not to get caught. You know, and
that was good. Is that one?
Yeah, because we just walked straight through the beer garden, didn't we?
Yeah,
and jumped on the wall, stuck the ladders up on top, pulled the ladders with us, and we just got in.
I want to do my time capsules as well.
But that was a good day. That was very good day. We was in it ages, Matt, as well. Me, it was massive.
Yeah.
I wish I did more time cap places. Can never find them.
Yeah, the Elysium, the people in the Urbex world, you know, like 28 Days Later and all them lot, you know, apparently they class it as being like one of their premier sort of like things in Wales, best thing in Wales sort of thing. And yet nobody'd filmed it, you know. So, yeah, I think we were the first ones in there to film it. Load of people have been in photographing it, but not filming.
I've never seen another video on it. I haven't. Seen plenty of photos and all, like, but that'd be a good one just to go back, just to have a nose. But like you said, it'd have to be the right time, right day, sort of thing. When next we'd have to go back in through the back. We'd have to go back through the beer garden, back down the wall, up a massive wall. The ladder he just look at, is it?
Well, I'd send the drone over first to find out whether the windows are still open, because I bet you know they're bloody boarded up to fuck.
Oh, they could well be now, why? Yeah, because someone's bound to still have keys to it, then because obviously we was able to get out the front of it, weren't we? So
yeah,
actually, you flew the drone over when we went, then to make sure we could actually get in before.
Yeah.
Because there's one right next to it as well, Matt, isn't it?
There's a smaller building which is supposed to be a haunted pub or something. Yeah, we never got in that one.
No, there was no way in the back. Was then in the front, got a massive gate down there, like an archery, the massive gate on it with spikes on the top. You couldn't, like most gates, you can get over. You can't get over them, but it was already like that much gap to try and squeeze through, like, and you probably ended impaling yourself on them, like.
Yeah. Yeah. I quite like the mansion house because I've been there many times. Friends of mine used to live in the stable box on the side, but there's Lord Cardigan's mansion. What's it called? Tottenham House. It's up in Savernake Forest. That's good.
We done that, didn't we? That was a good day again. I was, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a cheeky one, and nobody knew we were there. It was great.
No, there was security on it, though, wasn't it? They done any more work up there, Matt? Because they were doing work on it, weren't they?
They are working on it. They've been working on it for a few years now. Yes, it's taking time.
It was still scaffoldings and that up there when we was up there. That was a few years ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, they have done a fair bit of work to it, to be honest. From what I remember it when my mates lived in it, it's like that's all the roof's off and gutted, and they're putting it back together, from the floor up, sort of thing. But yeah, the main house, great. Yeah, that's a good one. Easy to sneak in past the security because the security up on the main road, really. So. Yeah. We walked up the back through all the paths, and we ducked down and just come round them, didn't we? And we didn't see them after that. Didn't see Neil Pearson says, "Have Sam and Jess quit YouTube?" Well, he hasn't, but I don't think they're together anymore. So the fact they're called Sam and Jess Explores when there is no Jess anymore. And I think he's just releasing videos slowly. They've still got Jess in them, even though he's not with her. So unless they got back together, which I don't know, I do not know.
Unless they're old videos you haven't put out yet.
Maybe.
I think they're old videos, yeah. So eventually I can see he's probably going to have to change the name of the channel because, there ain't going to be no Jess.
Yeah.
So.
I think they are now. She was in the chat, so they could be back together. Yeah.
No, she was in the chat. Mick said so. Unless they just still friends, like.
I don't think so.
Be a bit weird, wouldn't it? But some people are like that, aren't they? Good friends.
Well, it'd be nice if they did get back together and all that. But from what I heard, it wasn't going to be a thing. Like, yeah.
No. I know it's plenty of places to fucking see you back in. Fucking loads of them. But one place I wouldn't mind going back to either, Matt, is the Norwich Quarry and see more of that in North Wales.
That was massive.
Up in North Wales.
That quarry was unreal when we didn't see hardly any of it, Matt, did we?
I want to go back to our place.
Bits of it were underwater, wasn't it?
That place. Because all my footage I found there all got corrupted, like completely. Yeah. All yours got corrupted. So I'd like to go again.
The grotto.
And see, like, if we can get the footage. Because everyone lost it, didn't they? That was weird.
Yeah, there's loads of it. Like the Norwich Quarry, there's still plenty of it to see. And you can see a lot of it on the pathways. I decided to see it all over TikTok and that, and people are up there and come down the pathways and up and just come off the beaten track, go down, and it's like a tunnel. The tunnel is hidden, waterfalls and all there and everything. Like it'd be nice. It's just different, isn't it?
There's loads of stuff I'm after done I'd love to do, see. Loads.
Oh, there's loads of things to do, but
there's quite a few quarries in that area. It's not just the one as well. Apparently we just did one. There's more than that.
Yeah, it's one massive site, isn't it? It's massive. It's supposed to be the world's largest slate mine, supposedly. So they thought it because it's still active as well, isn't it?
I did a random really cool one. It was and we found like a random abandoned farm on there as well, but we didn't really do it because I was looking for snakes to capture at the time and lizards, and we couldn't find any. But it's got like a massive thing. We got caught out in a big thunderstorm in the middle of nowhere with like these trapped behind the security side of things. We got cameras and alarms going off as we're running, as lightning striking all around us. Didn't find a single lizard though. This is the place where all the lizards are supposed to be. and all the animals and all the other stuff. The only thing I found was like a petrified frog. Waste of time.
They see you coming, don't they? They see you coming and they get out the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Penhale Army Camp. That's quite good. That's a fairly big site.
What's
you walk
that?
around Penhale Army Camp. That's down in Cornwall. That's pretty good, actually. I did enjoy that. It's good. A huge area where you've got loads of different buildings, like, all staggered up the hill, and that's pretty good. I'm just trying to think now, what else was quite good? I mean, we did that prison down in Essex or whatever. What was that called now? That was a pretty good one.
I know what one that is as well.
Yeah. That was pretty good. I'm just trying to think, really. Places I'd like to go. I tell you what I'd like to do again and go in a different direction this time would be the BT tunnels in Birmingham. Not Guardian, Anchor Exchange. That was pretty good.
I've got one for you to do, Volty. Go do the Dale evictions. Is it in like Essex or something? Where it's basically the big gypsy camp where they were all starting to live and settle down, and the government went and evicted them, but they've got loads of cars and loads of stuff still left there. But it's extremely dodgy because the other feuding gypsies still live there. So I want to do that at some point.
We gotta do RNAD Tricoon as well, Matt.
Oh yeah, we got to finish that off, haven't we?
We gotta try and get over there, don't we?
I got caught in their donkeys years ago when I was still working for Customs and Excise. I fucking went up there and fucking jumped over the fence, and fucking they rang the employers. My mate answered the phone. They said, "Have you got a guy called Matthew Williams working for you?" And he went, "Yeah." And he went, "Oh, right, well, this is police in Haverfordwest." And he goes, "He's just jumped over the fence at an old disused military base." And he went, "Oh, yeah, that's Matt. He's always doing stuff like that." And they went, "Oh, okay, then." And the police were like, "Right then. Oh, yeah, all right then, mate, you can go." It's like fucking, you know what I mean? But if my mate wasn't on the phone, oh, boy, would I got in fucking shit for that. Yeah.
We gotta go and do our one, oh, man.
Yeah. What's the odds of your mate being on the phone in Customs and Excise when you get fucking caught for some shit?
Just like, This is like, but it's just like the other one we done in there, the RAF one. It's like that was just bonkers, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very.
I don't think they were happy we found all those bullets there, you know.
They weren't happy. He was on it at all, Matt.
Yeah. It was so empty.
Have gone and not seen much of they.
Yeah.
I can't understand why they got so pissy, because they have weekends there where they have like rally car races and shit like, and they let everyone in there, and there's thousands of people wandering around and all that.
They go on their website now. They've reactivated this.
Yeah.
Or they say they've reactivated the base. But Mick Spanner and I went there the other week, and they can think they done a couple of buildings on the outside. The outside of the fence, but they didn't go in any further. We spent hours there, didn't we? Hours and hours.
There's one bit at the back of the site I wanted to have a look at. There's an underground bit. But I know where it is, and I've got drone footage of it. But I wouldn't do it on my own, because I think you have to drop down into it, and it's not that big, but it's just a missing piece of the puzzle for it. Like, yeah. Right.
But I think when we went the second time, because we went the first time and we went back. I think the second time you mentioned that, but it was right close to where they had all the trucks and that parked up, right at the back end of it.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's well out of the way. It's well out of the way. I don't think they'd know that you were there, to be honest. Yeah. But that's a big old site, isn't it? I mean, just for them to be sort of fucking about, and they've had it for years and not done anything with it.
Yeah,
Are you guys checking out abandoned golf clubs at the moment? There's quite a few that are knocking about that are all permanently closed. Big closing of loads of them.
I got some stuff on the East Coast. It's a long way to go, but I've got
stuff up north, but even more are closing now.
Yeah, Mick said when they were there, they would live weapon firing.
Oh,
you got someone waiting.
So live weapon training.
Hi, John.
Right.
Hello, John.
Oh, fucking hell! Right, I'm off then. Right, I'll see you in a minute. Right. Yeah.
Oh, glad that bloke's fucked off.
It's the fucking Essex boys. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, just because you live down south. Oh, sorry.
Well, you live down
Go to the fucking stone circle and do your druid shit.
How are we doing, Mr. Biggles?
Oh, good, yeah. Glad to see you got your channel back.
Aye, finally. Thank God. Still not got the Facebook though. Like I need access to me other phone to hopefully get that back up and running, and then start getting paid from that again. Hopefully.
Well, I'll be all right. You'll get that back.
Well, it's the last thing. I've secured every single account and all this stuff, and then I got banned on Reddit, and they unbanned me, and then they banned me again. So I've got to sort that out. So, but yes, everything is back, and we've been editing like crazy. Done about 13 videos in 2 days, and I just finished one now while we were talking, actually.
Wow.
So cracking on.
Oh, that's good. You all right, Charles? Where's Gav gone? He's fucked off as well, has he? Oh.
Can't tell you, yeah.
What have you been up to, Mr. Bengals? Anything cool?
No, not much.
No, just chilling.
Yeah. I've been taxiing for a certain person. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, family.
Always joys. Perks of not driving, no taxi anywhere.
No, it's something joyous, should I say, without divulging on here.
Okay. XRP on the rise again. Happy days.
Drop.
No. Oh.
You know what? I saw that, right? And I went, why did I buy it a day before?
Oh, yeah, don't tell me. I'm locked in right now at 274. So I'm waiting for it to go back to just a bit higher. It's probably going to go for all-time high or close to it, maybe 3. And then I'll cash out and wait for it to drop back to 2.
It's on 2 now.
No, it's at 253. It's gone.
We don't smash
It went all the way down to 219, and now we're on another big bull run. So there's some money to be made anyway, which is good.
Yeah, I know.
And then I think I'm either going to wait till it drops, or I'll go into Ada or something else and bank some money over there as well. Also, HBAR.
No, it's whiskey, Neil.
HBAR and XLM. XLM probably not as much as HBAR. That's doing really well and has room to rise. So might go for that.
Well, end of the month, I'm going to put a few quid in. I'll probably give you a shout, but yeah.
Same, I think. Well, as long as I get some bits sorted, I've got a few things to pay for. I'm probably going to whack in another 600, 700, 800 quid, and then just leave it be. Let's see.
Yeah.
You wish, Sinclair. I wish it was going to $7. It will not be $7. I mean, it has the obviously, like December's still a big month because there's some things that are waiting to be announced. You need Gary to go. January, when Trump comes in, boom. Like that. So there's easy money to be made if you know what you're doing. Like I said, I was an idiot and I cashed out. I shouldn't have done it, but I cashed out. So I had 19,000 units at 45 pence. I cashed out when it. No, don't, because that would be worth about 45 grand right now.
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well,
So I would be on about 45 grand right now, but I'm not. But so what I did, I cashed out, and then I was like, you know what? Because it seems to be hovering around this space, we'll cash out, bank our money, and get in a bit lower. I did that. Still did some bits like that. And I think then I had about 16,000 units. Then it went all the way up again. I went, oh, okay, we're making some money again. Cool. And then I cashed out. Going, well, it's going to come back down. It's going to come back down. But I was like, actually, you know what? I might be able to day trade and get some bits done today. So bought back in at 274 with 10,000 units. So I've got 10,000. I'm still solid. However, like for me to make £225,000, I would need it to hit £25. Whereas at 45 pence, it only needed to reach £5.45. That'd be 200k. But anyway, what we're going to do is wait for it to hit the spot and then wait for it to go back down, and then I'll get back in and get my units back. Or I will take that and I'll flip it into ADA, because ADA will be moving to about £152. I'll make some serious money off that. So it's all good.
Yeah, it's currently about 94. So.
No, Ada went all the way. It's right now. There's a massive. Well,
No,
I mean, again, it's
about 94.
It's all timing. It's all timing limits. No, Ada is. I mean, I'm looking right now. Ada is 119. So between 121 as the buy-in.
Oh, is it?
Perfect. Yeah, perfectly. It would like to buy back in there. You'd want to get back in around about 98 pence.
Yeah.
However, the most likely thing is because there might be a rise on it. It's probably going to knock back down to about 104 around about the time XRP moves all the way up. So take the profit, move it straight in, and it'll go up from there because it's already reached 131, which again is quite good for ADA. Again, next couple of months that'll be up as well. So
you'll do. Yeah, I was trying to work out why you're saying it's 121, blah blah, but it's because you're going by US.
I'm talking. No, I'm talking. Yeah, I am, but I'm also talking spreads as well. So to buy
pounds, it's 95 pounds.
Yeah.
That's why I was going, what the fuck are you talking about? Then I'll just wait, hang on a minute, look at the currency.
The currency exchange is because it's technically bigger in the US, and because you've got the stock markets that are mainly dominated in the US, I go off that because you can get a bit more of a reading from it in terms of how.
Oh, Mel.
Hey, here's something interesting for you. You know Elon Musk. He was into like trading Doge coins, like doggy coins. Doge
is going to go up because he's just. It's going to go further though, because he's been appointed a special advisor. Tesla stock. I
was going to say that's the point. I was going to say is like he's named his cars like the S, the E, and the Y. So his cars, if you look at all the letters of the models, it spells sexy, right? Well, he got in with Trump, didn't he? Yeah, and Trump gave him an advisor post, so he's in charge of a government department, and they're the Department of Government Efficiency.
Yeah,
Doge.
Yes.
It's the Doge. The department that Trump has created him is called the Doge. Doge department.
It is going to go up. Like the reason, the thing about Dogecoin is there's no utility with it. It's just for payments now because of Musk and a few other people. Over the next couple of months, that will skyrocket quite high up, but it will drop. I can't
believe the news media didn't pick up on it, like saying, he's into Dogecoin, and look, he's giving him a fucking government department called Doge.
But you do realise Mr. Musk has a significant stake.
No worries, man.
So,
he does, yeah.
But he's like, again, let's Doge will go up as well. XRP, I mean, I've been touting and talking about XRP for about 4 years now, and I warned everybody for years. You know what I mean, Bagel, saying, give it time. This is going to boom. And it was the 6th in the world for the cryptocurrency. Now it's ranked number 3, and it has the possibility to overtake Ethereum now.
It will, yeah. It's only limited, isn't it? So it's not. It'll be all right, though. It'll be all right for me.
I mean, let's say I left everything right now with 10,000 units, I'll still make a significant amount of money. However, I'm a greedy bastard and I want more. So I'm like, and I'll be doing the little flips here and there and doing bits and just trying to wrangle some. But I'm also booking me profits. I already know what I've made. So if I cashed out today, I know, okay, I'm already in a significant amount of profit. But let's take that to the next step. And do you know what I mean? Now, the interesting thing about Tesla is I lost, maybe last year or the year before, $7,500 on Tesla. I was doing quite well off Tesla stock. It was going do like that. And then I messed about and we went into shorts. Never short Tesla. There's a lesson for you. Don't short Tesla, because when you least expect it, it goes all the way up. And for example, it's like 390 now. 101. Well, imagine. I'd leverage on XRP, but I can't do that with eToro. I would. But, the thing, like I said, it will be going up. That's the big difference. Unless there's a big world financial crash, right now nothing else is going to stop it.
Oh wait,
maybe World War III.
They got a new battery coming out. There's going to be about an extra 30-40% capacity, so that and he's switching over to aluminium batteries, which are going to be charged in 15 minutes and fucking gives about 3 times the range. So you're talking 900 miles on a charge.
I mean, like the same thing with like Tesla stock, though. Like, for example, if you invested in Tesla, you'd also choose to invest in semiconductors as well, and a bunch of other things that rely and help with that. Semiconductors will be going up as well. But it's interesting to see, like Tesla right now is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like what it's got because of him being appointed. Like I think a month ago it was about 240. It's at 389 now. Now I had about 1,000 Tesla stocks. I had 1,000 Tesla stocks while I was messing about with some other stuff like that. Now, it makes me sick. Seeing it.
We'll have to stop talking about stock trading because Gavin fucking Charles are literally going to have anal prolapses.
all over the place.
Yeah. It's literally going to be up the walls. Like,
it's just because I get excited about these things.
I know, Max
Oh, sorry, it already is at the walls. Yeah.
They'll blend in.
It's a bit of cornfields, corn, carrots, fucking all sorts of stuff there. Like, yeah.
I'll be in just because I know Bengal knows about it.
Yeah, me and you have to have a chat one day on it. I'm sure you can teach some stuff.
I mean, like I said, we're still making money. It's just like I've missed out on a few things. It makes me a bit upset, even though like I'm up and I'm doing well. You just think, oh mate, if you didn't do that, you'd have a lot more, and then you could buy even more XRP. See, that's the thing. You see, the main goal with the way that I invest is to look at the next 3 or 4 years. Like that's the ultimate cash out point. I can take here and there and do bits, but if I hold enough for a period of time when the markets are hitting an all-time peak, I don't have to do anything else ever again. And then we can take Matt places, and he can fly me places. That was the deal.
Yeah.
Why not?
Get a helicopter.
I haven't put loads in. I've put a tiny bit in. And I've left it.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible Urbex.
I put in 15 grand.
Got all that.
Messed about with Tesla, lost 7.5. So my initial investment is 8.5, and I'm at 22 something. So it's doing all right.
Mine's nowhere near it. I just dabbled. I thought I'll put a few quid in and then be done with it. But now I'm drip feeding it in.
Yeah, so I'm the same. So I started off big and got all this stuff, and then like every time like I stopped buying. Once I stopped buying lizards and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, 300, 400, 500 quid, boom, every month. Drip it in.
Make sure you back up your fucking wallets in more than one place.
Mate, once that happened, see, that is the biggest, scariest thing for me. Right? So when I got hacked, you could obviously read my emails, can't you? So these hackers didn't realize what they actually had. They could have gone into my account and cleared me out. And I instantly, once I figured out that there's certain things I can't get back into, I'm literally in Zoom calls with the Toro team and all the other stuff. They manually changed everything, sorted it all out for me. And then obviously it's a slow process of securing everything else. That was one of the first things. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. I don't think I'll ever be able to learn how to drive Sinclair. It's not been good so far. But it's okay. Let's say if I ever did make some serious money, I'll just chuck Matt money and he'll take me places.
Just go over to Europe, buy a dodgy foreign license, and come back and say, "I've got a European license," and just convert it to a British one. To be fair, that is true. I could do that, but I personally probably wouldn't trust me on the road either, because I get distracted very easy as well. You'll like if you feel that reckless and you want to be next to me. And I'm going, oh shit, it's a fucking bird, like that. You know what I mean? We're off.
That's so mean.
Oh shit, I can't see in here. Let's go faster. That's me, mate.
Well, yeah.
That's why it's probably best I remain a passenger princess.
Don't sell yourself short, but there are some people who are not gifted in certain fucking things, like so. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably be able to learn if I watch. If I sat next to somebody and I really watched and they were talking through it with me. I learn through seeing. So you know when you're doing like tests and stuff like that, I can't do that kind of stuff. It's just not how my brain works. So for me to learn something, I have to watch somebody do it. For me to go, oh, okay, and then I have to watch them do it multiple times and it sticks in. But then we have to take out what's already there and it's gone. With all your money, I'm sure you could get somebody who would do that type of lesson for you. Sit there and teach you.
I've been asking the missus for years now, and it's still a no. So,
well, she can drive and she won't help you. Fucking hell.
The thing is, though, like I've already nearly bought like 2 or 3 cars. I keep saying to them, like, "Oh, I really want that," even though I can't drive. So I need a cave because there's some very nice older. I'd say I like the older cars from like the 50s and the 60s and all the other stuff. And it's like I go through 2 modes. So I'm either like, oh, I can buy that for that and then flip it down the line, or I'll just go sit out. I can sit in it outside my house and just sit there for a bit and just go, oh, I wish I could drive, but I can't. But that would still give me the same buzz.
Well, you can get it all insured and taxed and then go and drive it, but
Special bearded strip club explorers. Hey, they got really mad last time I did that, Apparently you're not allowed to film in those places.
That was quite a good one, actually. That Sky Plaza Hotel in Nottingham. Just because it's quite weird, because it's like on top of a car park. It's this big hotel thing on top of a building. Like, that's quite weird. Yeah.
I feel like I've done like a unique, special kind of hotel for a while. Definitely need to. I've got something under the radar that I've seen that I want to do, and I've gone past it and I've confirmed that it's all left and whatnot. So I'm excited to do that at some point. But it should be quite big, hopefully. We'll have to see. And I'm surprised nobody's cottoned onto it either yet.
Mel's just sent me some fat bloke mukbanging.
What, Nick Avocado?
It is actually Nick Ocado Shorts.
Yeah.
I've never seen this bloke before.
And the fact is, like, so what, like that guy, he record. This is apparently what he's done. He's actually quite a unique story. Apparently, he's this big fat guy that everybody's wondering about his health and all the other stuff. But apparently, he got to that stage and then he went and lost all the weight for years, saved all the videos for 2 or 3 years of him being fat and doing all this other stuff, and he's now come back and you can see him. He's just a skinny guy gone. Oh, you really believe that was me and all these other things? Like, do you think that's me now? Nuh-uh. Mad.
Looks weird now, though, doesn't he?
It's a great play, though, Dinkum, man. I mean, it's the biggest thing, isn't it? Like, you would never have expected that.
No.
You think, oh, this guy is literally destroying himself for all the views and all the other things, but no, he got to that stage, did all that, recorded it all, and then there he is. banking in the money.
Dinkum. Hello, Dinkum. He says Nick Avocado lost all his weight. Oh, that's okay. Huh? Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
We don't like any. No fatty bomb. No fatty bomb.
No. Oh no.
What's she watching?
Oh no.
Same thing, probably.
Yeah.
Mel saying, watch it.
He likes his food, doesn't he?
Nothing wrong
Right.
with that.
And
Yeah,
what
it was a tasty. He practically just done, and it was gone.
yeah,
That's
what he used, and he got so big and at one point he was having to ride around on a mobility scooter and doing all this other stuff and like funny. And he used to have his boyfriend, and they used to like they got big together, and I assume he's quite skinny as well. Not sure.
Oh God. The wolf is it?
She's beautiful.
She wants a drinkies of my alcohol, don't you? But you're not allowed. No.
Nick he's on TikTok.
I could give her a little
Look at how he looks now.
little bowl of alcohol. Little bowl of alcohol for the doggy. There you go. So, yes, thank you, master.
He's like a big wolf, isn't he?
Oh no.
Yeah.
He's using a litter picker to pick up his food.
You're massive, man.
Yeah, but look how he looks now, though. It's different.
Do you like my chairs? Do you like the repairs I've done to my chair? Look, just fucking gaffer tape.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
I remember getting my chair, loved it, and then like the cats just destroyed it. And I'm like, I'm not spending like another 200-300 quid on a nice new one. I'm just gonna wear it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Melissa, it's like there's a bunch of people that do that though, but it's shock value, it's shock value, isn't it? That's what draws you in. You're like, Jesus, and it kind of makes it's so gross. It makes you go, and you get these big clips of him eating something. You're like, God, I need to watch what he's doing. That's mad.
I watched this bloke earlier on. He's like something meets food or something. Mark Beard meets food or something.
Yeah.
And that was kind of interesting because it was like, I don't know who the fuck he sticks it away, but he was like going around these places and beating all their challenges. Like, can you eat this? And he was like, yeah, I can fucking eat that.
The maddest thing about Beard is the fact that he's not fat. He's a skinny guy. Do you know what I mean? He's built.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Beard is food, isn't it?
Yeah. But the fact that
Matt was talking about man versus food, weren't you? That geezer.
maybe that one.
No, it was something meat, MEAT, something beard meets food or something.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. We've watched that one.
I watch that all the time. He's well funny.
We watched that one girl as well, don't we? The Shuts.
Yeah. The Shuts. It's a woman. She did do the same thing. She
she's incredible.
Well.
But she's in mega good shape as well.
They all are, man. They all hit the gym.
I've got some interesting characters that have been approaching me.
Does he actually eat food, or is it just
meant to be going out with them?
I wonder if he throws it up afterwards. I wonder if it's one of these people that just can throw it up, like,
Could
be one way.
He's done interviews and stuff, and he's got a real strict regime of like a gym regime, but he'll like eat a fuckload of food, and then he won't eat for a day.
Fast, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but he sticks like he does so many challenges, and then he cuts his food down to so many calories like a day, and that's it. He's strictly with it.
Whereas I'm just a fat bastard, and I want to eat everything now. Can't help it.
Join the club.
Lost it. To be fair though, we've lost the belly weight's gone now. So
my belly weight's like proper on. I've got to get rid of it, to be fair.
Oh no, we were having the beer weight, and then after all the stress and a lot of rum, see, the spirits are the key there. No beer, mainly spirit.
Yeah.
If I gave up my beer, I'll be
There's a
all
lot
right.
of carbs. Yeah, there's a lot of carbs.
Yeah.
People said that to me. Why don't you drink the spirits? Because you'd be less carbs. I'm like, yeah, could do.
Guys,
But
it's definitely like I was definitely getting the beer belly though. That was starting to come on because I'm drinking the beer. We like the beer though. The beer is great. However, you know, even switching to cider though is like probably better.
I think if I got into spirits, I'd be like fucking right. Here we go, and I'd be like fucking row, and just fucking ramming a bottle back. You know.
I mean, to be fair, I remember. Do you remember when I did that live and we had those crazy guys come on kicking off?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like I said, so I drunk like 2 bottles of wine. Like it's usually I'm okay knocking back 2 bottles. We're okay. It's only 2 bottles. I was gone. I can't remember. Like there was a certain point, and it just hit me like that, and I was out. That was it. And I can't remember anything after that. Do you know what I mean? Like so, sometimes I can be like really high tolerant, and I can drink loads. I think I knocked back about 19, 20 odd drinks.
Too noisy. Go bed.
Mainly spirits. But again, sometimes it'll just hit me, and I'm just gone after that. Wine's a bad
Go
I
bed.
love wine. Gotta be red though.
I think she's enjoying me like whacking her ass with the door. So fucking,
It looks like she's enjoying it. Get reverse back in a minute.
yeah. Go on. Get out. Fuck off. Go on.
There.
Go on. Get your ass out. Bye. Bye. Right. Now, when she starts barking at me, she's like, fucking, give me it now. And it's like, no, that's it. Out. Too much. Can't have the barking. It's like, fucking does my ears in.
Oh, I'll do.
She'll be back in a minute now. She'll be like, hello. Are we friends still? Can I try again? Can I try and get that off you again? Yeah.
It's good.
So I don't know. What else been going on then? Fucking
Everything.
been watching Secret of Skinwalker Ranch. Nearly through that now on season 5.
I think I've watched a couple of episodes of that like ages ago. I used to like watch him. It's I forget the guy's name, but there's and I forget the woman's name, but it's Expedition X, and then they did Unknown X with the paranormal stuff and all that. But like that was great. Though he used to go and just like try and unravel mysteries and all this other kind of like it was like the kind of stuff that I want to do in the future. So if you look into it, Expedition X, the hosts are actually decent people.
Okay.
Interesting to watch. Right, I'm just going to go get another mixer 1 minute.
Now, what do you think about Skinwalker Ranch? Like overall, now you've seen like nearly all of it so far.
I mean, like you got I face palm a lot with the way that they do the investigations because they go like the other day they said, we've got a dead animal and it looks like it's been predated and there's a tooth mark through a bone. So they got this specialist to come along and he grabbed the bone, took it away, and he looked at it and he said, that the only animal that would be big enough to do that would be a dire wolf. And they're like, right, extinct, yeah. So and they went, people have said that they saw something as big as a dire wolf on the Skinwalker Ranch. And it's like, but the thing is, you've got the body of the fucking dire wolf is in the river, rotting. So why didn't you go and get the rest of the body? You took its mouth, its jaw, and a tooth. What about the rest of the body? So the guy said, well, based on the shape of the jaw, that's the nearest link to that would be a dire wolf. It's like, well, you got the rest of the fucking body in the river. Go and get it. Go and get the rest of the fucking body. You know what I mean? It's just like loads of moments like that. It's like, so we saw this thing. So, right, next scene. And it's like, so what didn't do anything to investigate that? They had like military planes flying over the place, and they went, "Oh yeah, well it's the military. Oh yeah, we won't be able to find anything out about that." I'm like thinking, freedom of information, senators, pressure, find out what those fucking aircraft are up to, and they're like, they just sort of like, "Oh no, we're just going to move on now. We've done that, move on," you know. And it's like the fucking. Yeah. There's so many things like that it just gets me face palming. It's like, you haven't finished investigating, motherfuckers.
Listen, I'm going to find some back.
Hey, Dinkum, you know about the guy? Yeah, he does. He wears like an Indiana Jones costume.
That's not good.
What the hell, man?
It's fucking ripping through, isn't it?
See, what I found funny about that is they started doing a paranormal series, and it featured
no one just pinching me.
This top gaming person that had been on the gaming scene for years, talking about games and stuff, and, like the Switch was like mad.
I got up at 7 o'clock this morning because the winds were howling, and my neighbour's got a. There she is. She's like, "I'm going to check you out again. I'm coming in and check you out." Yeah, I could hear this like bang, and I thought, "Fucking hell, that sounds like something coming off the roof." But it turned out it was the neighbour's garage, and they've got zinc sheets on there, and it was coming up and then banging back down. So I got up there on the ladder this morning because they weren't around, and I basically put some wire and tied it down so that the thing couldn't fucking go back because it's going to flip back and fly off. So yeah, but our garden, is like, yeah, I know what you mean, Mel. It's pretty bad, but like smashed loads of bloody fence panels.
Well, my fence is up. My greenhouse fucking shit keeps going out of that. But...
Yeah, there you are. Angel has come back in the. Oh, she's gone now. Where is she? She's still there. Look, she's just like, I am waiting. I am waiting.
So cute, didn't she?
Yeah. Here she comes. She's like, right, I'm coming in. I want stuff now. Where's the food? Where's the food? And sniff the beer cans and say, like, I want a beer can. That's what I want, is the beer can. I want the beer can. Beer. That's what I want, is beer. Not allowed. You've had a little bit.
She's lush, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh, Papa. Yeah, they all like it. I was out in the lane and this woman sort of like stopped me, some old woman. She was like, "Oh, she's so lovely. How old is she?" And I said 12. She was, she doesn't look 12. And I was like, no, they don't show their age. You was an old lady, ain't you? He's a cranky old crone. Get on your fucking broomstick. Yeah. You can conjure up as much beer as you want then. Yeah. But she's got good teeth because I've kept her teeth clean. So her breath doesn't really smell. I was like, I have actually got in there and cleaned her teeth, but not with a toothbrush, with a fucking with a soft bladed knife, like a curved knife, and I just like crack the bloody crap off her teeth. So like clean all the teeth off like that, and it's pretty good. Vet said to me she's never seen a dog with such good teeth. I'm like, she lets me do her teeth. Like most dogs will go mental if you like pin them down and try to do it. They'd be like, fuck off. They'd be going fucking all over the place. This one lets me do it.
Hang on, say something on the private chat.
Okay, mate. Yeah, Matt, I'll let Lenny. He lets me. I've got like it's like a rubber thing you put on your finger and you can brush their teeth with. He loves it. Got some space for him, right? And he loves it.
Well, that's what I do with her. Is kind of, I don't knock with that toothpastey stuff, but I do it and I give her a treat, and then do a bit more and then give her a treat. So she's just waiting for the treat. She's just like, oh yeah, this is shit, but I get a treat, So it's like, yeah.
Love that.
I taught you, and then you get a treat, don't you? Yeah.
I'm not Anglo British. So what is that? 210.
You give kisses as well? You give kisses. There you go.
Oh, love her.
Yeah. What do you do when you give kisses? Yes, another one.
Oh.
Any kisses? No, you got to look away because if you look at her, she's like she looks at you. You go, "You give kisses." Yeah. If you stare at her, she'll look away and she'll be like, "No, I'm not looking at you." Then you go, "Oh, give kisses." Yeah.
Oh. She's so adorable.
What are you doing, Ed? See, she looks away. You look away, and then she's like, "All right, I can look at you now because you're looking away." You go, "Hey, Papa."
Yeah, I know. It's going. I know.
Yeah.
What I should have done is done it yesterday because it dropped right down.
Yeah, like you have to wait for the next one. But
I'm gonna.
you'll make some money. There's the interview at the moment. It's gone even further as well. It's like I think we might be looking at a big night tonight.
Again.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's an easy practice.
you give
I can
pause.
see it from a pharmacy.
I give pause. She gives pause. She gives a pause.
Yeah, I'm waiting on probably about the last high, so either it goes all the way or 284, and then I'll wait. Take the profit.
Yeah, I'm going to be off at the end of the month. It's low, and I'll just dump quite a fair amount in and then leave it.
I'd say as soon as it reaches between in American 284 to either 290, or if it reaches that and it starts to struggle, cash out because it will go down. If it just powers through, then don't. But that's what I'm going to do. As soon as it reaches that level, I'm just going to just see what it does, and if it starts to dip dramatically, cash out, and then I'll wait till it dips all the way down again.
Walk in now.
Someone who's on TikTok, they had a black bag like on a skateboard, and the windows just didn't,
I've seen that one as well. That's nuts. I'm not gonna look that. Looks like he's trying to land, isn't it? It's crazy, isn't it?
God.
Real bad as not no trampoline.
I
know.
Oh, trampoline goes, I ain't fucking chasing it.
That's what my dog does when she wants water and if water's run out. She pushes her bowl around the kitchen, like chung 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 chung. She's like oi 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 until you can just hear like chung. Yeah. You're like, oh, she's putting out water, and it's like ka-chung 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 ka-chung. You know.
She drinks some water, Matt, doesn't she?
Oh yeah. She pisses a lot as well, and it fucking stinks. Like no other dog I've ever had stinks piss. And she's got like a gland thing. Like sometimes she hasn't had it for a while, but like, oh God, when she gets stressed, like, excited or whatever, her glands will blow and it stinks like a bloody fish factory. Like it's just like, It smells like fucking gone off fish. Anal glands. She's the only dog I've ever had that's done that. She ate a packet of I had popcorn the other night.
Sorry,
microwavable popcorn thing. You put it in there, face up in the microwave, 3 minutes, popcorn, brilliant. So I gave her the last scripts out of it, like little scrimps bits, and I put that on the floor for her, and she's like, "Yeah, great." So I thought, she can lick the packet, So I tore it open for her so she could lick the packet because it has a little bit of sugar on it. So anyway, she's licking it and licking it and licking it and licking it, and I thought, all right, she's had that now, great. And I looked around, and I was like, "Oh, where's the fucking packet gone?" She's only eaten the whole fucking packet.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know you can get tablets for their anal glands as well?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know this. My missus because Lenny being a dog's got the same thing, and we're like, I have to get him done. And she's like, well, you can get these tablets. So we got these tablets. Yeah, it sort of seems to be sorting itself out. So yeah, so I'll find out what it is and let you know.
So you shove the tablets up the anus.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, there I am poking a tablet up.
Yeah. Well, I've done her anal glands a few times because I thought, well, it's obvious she needs it done, and I was like, well, take them to the vets. What do they do? And they just like, oh, all they do is they stick their finger up the anus and there's like, do it. And I was like, oh, okay. So like, right, got a rubber glove, got some lubricant on it, stuck my finger up there, and it was like, oh yeah. And then when you squeeze them, they go, oh, because they don't like it because it's a bit painful. But you can feel it go like a zit. You feel it go like, and it's like, and there's two of them, and it's like, yeah. And then you pull your finger out, and your finger's covered in this like stuff that's semi-translucent with black bits in it. It's like, bleh. And then you go sniff your finger, obviously, just to be sure. And it's like, oh, fucking hell.
You're wrong, man.
You're
wrong.
Yeah.
And then you go,
oh yeah, yeah. Just wipe it in my t-shirt, like fucking. Yeah.
Yeah. Have a little bit for later,
and then go shopping. Yeah.
Oh, Lenny likes the tablets as well, so I'm like, yeah, keep on with them. Then you keep having that. You don't smell fishy. I don't care.
But my mate, he had like not what you've got, not French bulldogs, but he had like not a bull. What do they call them now? The little ones. Like a French bulldog, a pug. He had a pug, 2 pugs, and he goes, oh, one of them's scraping his arse along the floor. He's obviously like, he's either got worms or his anal glands. And I said, well, have you dewormed? Yeah, I've dewormed him. And I said, well, it's probably the anal glands. And is it smelling? Yeah. I said, yeah. And so when you do it, I said, oh, for fuck's sake. So I wish I hadn't told people this story now. Like, I can do my dog's anal glands. So I'm like, yeah, right then. So I fucking did exactly the same for his dog. And his dog was a bit like, like, when you do it, they don't mind you sticking. They don't mind you sticking a finger in the bum as long as you've got some lubricant. They don't like it when you do the squeezy bit. It's like you got to go down, and it's like 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Got to go in, down, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock. It is bad. It is gross, and it is like it squirts out a liquid when you squeeze it, the gland. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just sure what you know about.
You bastard.
The glands are there for when your dog takes a shit. The dog shit is meant to be hard. And when the dog shit is hard, the sensation of it coming out hard is quite like gritty for them. And when they feel like that grittiness coming out, that's what stimulates the glands to go. And they basically lay a line of this substance on the turd. So it's like, oh, I'm taking a shit. Oh, I better put some special fragrance on it. Put the fragrance on the turd. And what happens is if your dog has not been crapping solid turds because the diet is not good or they've been feeling unwell and they're doing like, liquidy turds. If they keep doing liquid turds, because they come out easily, they don't stimulate the glands, and that's when the glands get blocked. So, yeah, if your dog's doing really stiff turds, you probably won't have a problem with the dog. But yeah, that's what
you got to keep their diet. You got to keep their diet properly, isn't you? That's what it is.
Yeah, and if they're too squitsy, you can put like chicken and rice and things like that, and that gets them back to normal, kind of stiffens them up a bit. But sometimes the food we give them is not always good for them.
No. They always want a taste of everything, don't they? So.
Yeah. But it is easy to do. And I would recommend, if it's going to cost you 100 quid or 150 quid, you just get a rubber glove and do it yourself. I mean, like, I've had to clean off poo off the back end of the dog's poo hole because, obviously they don't always wipe their bottoms. You see, so it's like you get used to dirty things with dogs, don't you? So
Yeah.
and having to clean turds in the
Oh,
kitchen. Yeah, turds in the
sorry.
kitchen, and fucking pissing on her bed. And it's like put it in the washing machine, and you get up to there, it's like covered in like dog piss, which is like, oh, that's fucking rank. Yeah, both arms fucking chucking it. It's just like, you know, so you got to wash all your arms up to there with fucking to get rid of the smell. Yeah. So you know you get used to this sort of crap with dogs, but yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Still rather have a dog than a bloody kid, though. Oh God. I think dog shit.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Smells better than kid shit. Smells like fucking what the fuck.
I mean, at least after a while they can look after themselves, kind of.
Yeah, dogs grow up pretty quick, don't they? Like fucking kids are like fucking 2 years. Like I'm still shitting myself. I'm still needing the nappies. Pissing and shitting myself, like fucking brilliant. Got a fucking brain this size, where a dog's got a fucking peanut-sized brain, and yet they can fucking work out how to fucking shit properly. But fucking somebody's got a brain this big, apparently can't fucking work that out. Yeah.
You're fucking wrong, was he? You're wrong.
Dogs are fucking walking around like really quickly, and fucking like kids like fucking still crawling around like fucking trying to eat their own shit and stuff, you know, at fucking 2 years old. Yeah.
And you would teach your dog to go for a shit outside within a couple of fucking months.
Yeah.
And the kids are still shit to themselves in nappies when they're fucking 3 years old.
Sometimes it happens when you're older.
Well, you should train your dog, and not when you get older. You should train your dog to change your nappies, Emma.
That's right.
Yeah.
You've been on the lash or something, like, come on, change me nappy.
Trouble is with dogs, I don't think they would fucking change your nappy. They'd fucking eat it.
Yeah, that's the fucking problem. They wouldn't say no to fucking eat it.
Yeah, they'd be like, come on, master, I need to eat your poo to get your nappy off. Like, right. And it'd be like, look down there and be like, oh, the nappy's gone. Oh, shit. You haven't, have you? They'd be like, yeah.
She listens to every word you just say, man.
I love it. She opened up the door as well.
Yeah.
I can have this conversation.
I go now. Bye.
It's like, I ain't eating you a shit, master. You would clean mine up.
No, she eats rabbit droppings in the park, and she's eaten fox poo and dog poo. I've caught her a few times. I stand there over her and I go like, no eating. She's sniffing around. She's like, I'm not eating. And then you see the mouth just going like, and you go, like, oi, I fucking just told you. And she's like, I didn't eat. You didn't really see me eating it. It's like a fucking mouth going like that. It's like, yes, I fucking saw you doing it. Stop it.
Has Angel got a fixation with boxes? Lenny has. I open a box, he just starts eating it. He'll rip it apart just because he can.
No, she likes toilet rolls. She likes eating the cardboard from a toilet roll, but she also likes going up to the toilet roll when it's next to the toilet and gouging it and taking chunks out of it. So then when you pull the toilet paper off, then it's got fucking like holes. So it's like you got to take a load of it to get like enough so that there's not a hole in it when you wipe. But yeah, she does like gouging the. It's usually when she's stressed. Like she wants to go out, she hasn't gone out. You go down there and it's like fucking the toilet rolls being, yeah. Yeah, she's all right though. But I mean, they do have a habit of fucking. If they don't get what they want, they'll like do a what is it, like a protest poo, or a protest piss. Like I've let her out umpteen times. She's gone out the back garden. She's like, no, I'm not shitting out the back garden. And it's like, okay, whatever. You know, and it's like she comes back in, and like 20 minutes later, she'll take a shit in the kitchen. And do you know what she's done up here? I think it might be age related, so I can't have a go at her. But I'm like, she's gone, oh, Matt, you're having your breakfast, right? I'm going to come up. And it's like, yeah, okay. So you go, you can have a little bit. You can have a little bit. And when the food's finished, I go, and I'm like, oh, you fucking, oh, CUNT took a shit right next to my fucking chair. You know what I mean? It's like 2 or 3 turds. She turned around and like, first thing I was like the smell, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. And it's like, so I've woken up early, let her out so she won't piss, fucking let her out again, like, you know, so hopefully she'll have a shit. Nope. She comes back in. I've still got some piss waiting for you, master, and I've got some shit. And it's like, yeah. So I've got to get her. Now I've started like getting her out early to make sure she has a shit, because she won't fucking do it in the back garden. She's starting to kind of like get a bit like, oh, I'm just doing this in the house. Fuck it. But that's age, I think. So
you're not alone though. Lenny does it, and I'll tell him off. But like, he's a cheeky fuck. If it's wet like it is now, you have to get him outside and keep him outside, because otherwise he'll stand there by the back door. Then he'll just run back in.
That sounds like
I'm doing that. I'm going to shit in the house.
Yeah. I take her up the park. I see she's bored with the park now. She doesn't want to go in the park. I take her up the park, and she'll stand by the car, and I'm going, come on, Anne. And she's like, no. And I'm like, so I've got to coax her with a treat. Now that's what she's fixated on now. She's like, well, where's the treat? I'm not fucking walking from the car unless there's a treat. So now I got to stagger it, like, right, one treat to come this far into the park, another treat to come this far into the park. Now she's got me fucking trained, like, to give her treats to come to the fucking park. And like, she still don't want to shit. She's like, nah, I'm going to go home with my shit. I'm not fucking shitting up here now. Fuck it. I'm not having a shit. Fuck you. So I've worked out now, right, you don't like the park anymore, but you do still like walking around the lane. So it's like, now we walk around the lane and there's less of the park, because it's like she won't fucking go up there and shit. You know? Quirky as fuck. Yeah. And you can tell she's not interested at the park. She's like listless and like, pull a treat out, she'll fucking chase you. She's like, oh yeah. And I was thinking, is she getting old? She just doesn't like it. No, if you got a treat, she'll fucking chase you across the park. Like, she's like, yeah. So it's obviously there's nothing wrong with her legs and her energy levels. She's just bored. She doesn't like the park anymore. But when she goes around the lane, you can see, without me having to pull anything out of my pocket, she's like, and the reason is because she wants to meet other dogs to fight with them. So she's like, yeah, I want to go for a walk because I'm protecting my lane that belongs to me, and I want to fight anything that's going to be up there. But when she goes up the park, there's nothing up there. That's the reason I take her up there, because there's nobody, you know. She's like, no, I want to go up the lane to have a fight and be a proper fighty dog. And she's like, she's in that mood, and yeah, she's got loads of energy. So, yeah, I think she's bored of the park, doesn't like it anymore.
Yeah.
But they're funny, aren't they? They got their little quirks. You got to coax them and, work out what they want and what they don't want.
It's like our oldest dog, you call him, and you get up all fucking gingerly as if he's fucking old and everything else.
Yeah. He's like a puppy.
You go out in the garden, he's fucking mad. Go for a walk, he's mad. Like this morning, he was there, he was like, come on, boy. And he got up all gingerly as if he was old. I touched the cleaner, right? And he was fucking going mad. I was like,
where'd you go?
Like, you just didn't want to fucking move out of my way.
Yeah. She does that. She stands in front of the stairs, and I go, can you get out the way? And she's like, no. And I've got to push her, and she's like, no.
I've always got crying over him, haven't I?
Yeah. Yeah,
they block you, like as if to say, "Oh, what you got in your hands? How about you give me that before I let you pass?" That's the way they fucking behave, innit? It's like, I'm going to block you.
Yeah, my oldest is like, I only touched the cleaner to move it. I wasn't putting it on. When he touched it to move it out of the fucking way, he's going fucking mad. He don't like the cleaner. He's going fucking
always is the cleaner,
fucking running around in fucking circles up and down the living room like fucking hell.
Somebody overly don't like that.
Yeah, and the bird, he don't like the fucking bird, do he?
No.
The bird just squawk. He's like a fucking puppy around the place. You ask him to move, you get up all gingerly. He's like, oh, you got bad legs. Oh, like, whatever. Put a fucking lead on him, he's fucking gone.
Yeah. Then he just attacks the Hoover. He likes that. Thinks he's a toy.
It's that selective hearing thing as well. Like, you know, she acts like, you know, she's acts like, I can't hear you, I can't see you. But like, if you go like, you know, TREAT, she's like, oh yeah, right. Oh, I can hear you. Yeah, no, I'm fucking fully on. And you could wave it in front of her, and she's like fully, like you could throw it in the air, and she'll catch it. You know what I mean? So it's like there ain't nothing wrong with your eyes, there ain't nothing wrong with your ears, other than you don't want to be bothered, unless there's something in it for you. You know.
Like the viewer,
every once in a while, we've got to buy a pack of balloons for our dog, blow one up, and you just headbutts it all across the room.
You play with it for hours, like a fucking balloon. You give him a ball or a tug rope or a teddy.
No, balloon.
You give him a balloon, you play with it for fucking hours.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
Until he burst it, like, you know, so you can pick it up and before you fucking swallow the bastard stuff. But
fantastic entertainment for him. I love it.
Fucking crackers, man. I just hung it. Fucking some dog, you like.
Yeah, what does she do now? She if I take her to the park, I used to throw the ball and she would go over, she would run towards it, but then wouldn't pick it up or have anything to do with it. She'd run over and then she'd go, yeah, thanks very much. And then she'd go and have a piss and she'll sniff around. Then I pick it up and throw it again. She'd go, oh, yeah. Now she's like, the ball don't mean nothing to her now. She's like, not interested. Unless it's right at your foot and you're pretending like you're going to kick it. Then she'll play with it, but she won't run now. She's like, but if you put it by your foot, like, I'm going to kick it, she'll run. But if you try to throw it for her, she's like, oh, it's boring. Boring. I've done too much of this now. I'm not interested in that anymore. I was like, oh, okay.
They're crackers, man. Absolute crackers.
Yeah, our youngest one, and she goes like about 8, by 9 o'clock she's up and puffing. She wants us to go to bed.
Yeah.
She's had enough of us.
Yeah, right.
She'll go,
like Starfy. No, 9 o'clock at night, she
like, go away. I'm tired.
If you want to go to fucking bed. I said, well, go to bed then. But she won't go to bed unless we go to bed.
She'll go,
yeah.
And she left from puff for fucking for ages, like, oh my god. But she's got out of bed now because she thinks we're in bed.
Here she comes again. She comes in like this when I'm asleep. You know, she nuts the door open just to see what's he doing, and then she goes out. But I've got to close the door because it keeps the heating. Because I only heat this room, you know, and you know. But she's like, oh, what's going on? And sometimes she'll lie by the bed by here. I can close the door around her head and she'll lie there. And once or twice, you know, I can count on this hand probably the times when she's, you know, like she's jumped on the bed and lay on the bed. She's like, right, I want to be close and I want to be close to you. And she's like, lie on the bed. But like 90% of the time, she's like, got any food? And if you haven't got any food or anything, there's nothing going on. Yeah, she's like, fuck off. She goes down the stairs. She sleeps down by the back door and she's like, yeah. And if she hears a crinkling of anything or she thinks you've got food, she's up in a flash, you know. But you can go down there and you can go, do you want this? Do you want that? She's like, no, I'm not getting up. And it's like, right, I gotta treat you, man. Oh yeah, right, yeah, no, I'm like, yeah, you know. And it's like, but she pretends like you're not there, you know. She's like, no. I'm not waking up. And I thought like she's fucking dead sometimes. I'm like, is this dog all right? And I'm like, hello, and I'm like, no. And she's like, she's like, oh yes, I'm awake. Yeah, no problem at all. What's going on? Yeah.
Food oriented dogs. They just fucking. You could give them food all the time. They just fucking eat there, won't they?
Yeah. Who says what? Can I put the volume back up yet? What's that about? Probably my volume's gone down because this thing in it. Hang on, let me just check it. Line in, levels. Oh, it's down at 56%. Let me turn it back up. Bastard. It's fucking StreamYard. Whoever fucking wrote StreamYard is a Quebec uniform November Tango.
A fufu.
Fucking takes control of your volume control for your bloody recording, and it just goes, oh, you've been speaking a bit loud recently. Oh, let's turn you right down. It's like, fuck off.
No,
let me decide, motherfucker. There's a button in there as well. There's this thing saying, do you want automatic or manual control? You say, I want manual. He goes, no, sir. Not for you. You're going to have automatic, even if you click manual. It's like, fucking wankers.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. You can click on it, manual, and it'll stay on it, and you click off it, and you think, oh, click back on it. It's gone back to automatic. You're like, oh, whatever. Just leave it fucking there.
I wonder if, like, that Camus software is quite good that I use for doing the settings, on the camera, because it lets you manually set there's things like this, I can mess around and fucking do whatever I want, it's really good. But I wonder if somebody's designed an audio app that literally just keeps moving your slider back up for you to fight fucking programs like StreamYard. Just goes like, no, I'm going back up. You go down, I go back up. Fuck off, I'm going back up. Fuck off, I'm going back up. If they haven't written a piece of software like that, I'm sure there would be some people, especially StreamYard users, who would really like that bit of software.
It would be handy, like.
Well, at least, like, the majority of StreamYard's free, though, unless you want to pay for it.
Yeah.
4 users.
Well, 6 users, isn't it? 6 users is enough, really, isn't it? I mean, you don't need more than 6. I mean, I guess bloody crazy. You think you're working for fucking, I don't know, GlaxoSmithKline or something. Like fucking.
Zoom with like
500 users on my screen. No.
All trying to speak the same fucking name. Thing is, it gets hard work to speak when there's fucking 6 of you on it, and everyone fucking 10 or fucking 12 on it, like.
I can even do a slight zoom as well, but it's fucking bullshit. Not so wide angle. I can play with my focus, so you can have a look at the zit on the side of my nose, which has been there forever. Fucking won't go. Will not go. I think it's because I put my glasses on there, and it's fucking always upsetting it. And then, like, I'm always popping it and fucking putting TCP on it, and then fucking 2 weeks later, it's like, oh, that's nearly gone now. And it's like 3 weeks later, it's like another zit on it. It's like, oh, fuck off then, right? Do it again, fucking. And I got loads of fucking shaving zits on my head from like shaving my head. And then there's
you need a big beard, Volley. You need a massive beard, mate.
Yeah, but I've got bald patches on my head, so it's like, it's not.
Well, that's why you have a big beard, like all the way down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Mark, go a beard.
Yeah. But,
yeah, quite a beard.
Yeah. But these ones on my head, if I feel it's like, ooh, that's really like sensitive, and I'm like, oh, and I go like that and fucking squeeze it. So all blood comes out of it. Fucking blood comes out of it, and then afterwards it feels really good, but it's like a lump. It's like a fucking volcano.
You see, but
Goes,
no,
you know,
nobody would notice these things if you had a big beard.
yeah. Mm.
Beards mask a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I find you weird without a beard now because you've had them so
You got so many zits, you probably fucking look like an octopus, don't you? If you only shaved it off, that's why.
Probably, I probably would, but
Right, when I shave mine off, I've got double chin. I'm like, fucking hell, I've got to get rid of that. Grow the beard back.
grow the beard back.
Have you noticed though, when I film, I go like that because I'm like looking down at my camera and they're fucking, hello, this is the secret vault, and I'm always like holding my hand over my leg, like, oi, fucking double chin, fuck off, I don't like you, don't subscribe, fucking fuck off. Yeah, and it's like, and then and it looks up my nose as well, and I can see nose hairs and there's a nose hair. Look, let's use that focus function to get my nose hair in there. Look, hang on, where is it? There it is. Da-na-na-na. It's a nose hair. Wicked. Yeah. See, manual controls. That's what we want. We don't want all this fucking automatic control bollocks. Manual control.
I've turned mine off now, so we've got the, working.
You're still looking a bit blue, though.
Well, I mean, I turned myself up a minute ago, but the light is not because of computer lights and white and all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a lot of white.
Yeah, but if I didn't play with mine, I would look like that. That's what I normally look like. It's fucking.
Well, I do that.
Makes you, you just fucking bang a bit of red in there, like,
I buggered it now. I buggered it.
You look like a fucking.
Like even my eyes feel dodgy now after looking at myself. 1 minute.
You look like the head of my penis after 15 minutes of abuse.
Wow.
All bearded.
Wait, 1 minute.
Oh, man.
Oh, I know. Like I had autofocus turned on. That's why. Fuck's sake.
Just saying.
What about that? Not about that.
Looks like a baby that hasn't taken enough oxygen after being born. That's better. Yeah, look at that. Look, fucking, you look like a Russian babushka, like, fucking, yeah.
A Russian woman, like.
Wait.
Rosy cheeked.
1 minute. I've got it.
Russian babushka is a Russian woman.
Yeah. You
can't see now.
They do the babushka dolls as well, and they always have the little red spotty cheeks,
Turn you off again, Matt.
You turn me off.
Oh, Angel's telling you off.
Yeah, she's giving me jet. I ain't got nothing. It's all gone. There's nothing there now. There's fucking nothing in it.
To be fair, I need to start wearing this hat out. It's actually surprisingly really warm.
Sorry.
Okay. Soviet art, look.
I mean, maybe not appropriate these days, but still. Yeah. It's a warm hat.
Keep you warm, man. That's all we want, isn't it?
Yeah, good, man. I like those furry hats. They're wicked.
That didn't work, did it? I think it's too big for me, though, because it slides off my fucking head. Oh, pipe found at the car boot. Well worth it.
I've slept in fucking minus temperatures with one of those on my head, and it keeps you all right. It's the worst thing about camping is having your head stuck out of your sleeping bag, and the head.
Well, you lose 90% of your heat, don't you?
The head is the worst bit. You've got to keep your head warm. Yeah. So it's put one of these on, and what I do sometimes is I bend my knees and go into my sleeping bag, pull the sleeping bag over my head like a foreskin, and then tuck it up and just have a little fucking breathing hole, or have one of those hats on.
I remember when I was I think, 17, maybe 16. And I was seeing this girl at the time. And I'd walked miles and miles because I had an argument with my mother. So I went and slept on a construction site, wrapped myself up in bubble wrap that I found on the construction site. And I'm there with this like big woolly hat, just like that. So I could see her in the morning.
Was she worth it?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. Not as crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like most women are, unfortunately. Sorry.
Present company excluded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Nah, Charles, all right.
Yes,
Yeah,
Gav.
right.
Hey, everyone,
We haven't seen her full flight yet, so he's all right. Yeah, she hasn't got off the ground and started flapping them wings like fucking. I haven't seen any of that.
no, like I'll take the comment back. It's just people in it. Like the end of the day, all the company you keep, the people that you surround yourself with, and all the other stuff. It's hard to find decent people out in this world.
There is.
I think most people are designed to be materialistic and shit to other people. It's what we can get from other people. That's a simple. That's how I kind of see people nowadays. What you can get from them, not what you can give back and like achieve together.
Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, go on.
I was going to say, I think I've become in my old age, I've become a good old-fashioned sexist, and fucking. I used to think years ago that women were completely fucking mad, but I got to say, since I joined Urbex, I think I've met enough men now to fucking level up.
I think for me personally, because of the Urbex scene, it goes the opposite way. However, in terms of my worldviews and stuff like that, number one, I think most men are absolutely fucking crazy, including myself. And you know what I mean. This world will be ruled by women one day, my daughter included.
Woo!
There's a reason why us men don't.
You know
live.
why? Because men will all be on fucking Mars. Look, you can fucking have the Earth. Go on, you can have it. Settlement, like divorce thing. You can fucking have it because I've got this over here. And I'm fucking.
But there is a reason why men don't live as long as women. You know what I mean? Like women do generally live longer than men, especially in my family.
Because they're basically homeless on the streets, whilst the woman lives in a fucking house and has got all the money, and the car and everything, I
don't know. Like I said, I think like because I've been on the scene now for about 6 years, and again, I've never met any community as toxic as what we do in terms of like most people on the scene and all the other stuff, which is a shame. You think that like. Well, actually, no, the paranormal community is a bit shit as well. You guys are always fighting. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you'd think more people would want to come together, work with each other and do bits and whatnot. But it's, everybody want to fight and dog eat dog.
They do. Everyone want to slag each other off in this fucking community. And that's the fucking problem.
There we are. Talking about that, now Glasgow Walkabout says, John, you need a haircut, which is a very nice sort of suggestion, isn't it? Very positive suggestion. Yeah. So I'm sure John, thank like he's really grateful for that. So he's going to send you a large sack of walnuts, so you can replace what exists inside your fucking brain cavity with one of these for every day of the week. Yeah.
I have no words to say. You summed it up perfectly, Matthew. Thank you.
I think this year I'm going to be like a bit more selective and work better with people that I like trust and get on with and all the other stuff. Like, don't worry, I still invite other like random people out and all the other stuff. You gauge how they are and everything like that. But like, I think taking people not at face value is the best way to go forward. Which is the thing. Especially this faulty guy. Dickhead.
I think our little community that we've got, though, is a really nice one, though.
Yeah.
We all get along really well. We all complement each other really well.
Yeah. I mean, you know, like, you got to realise who the mad ones are and stay away from it. But yeah, it's like,
well, I've always looked at it as like give everybody the benefit of the doubt, treat everybody the same, and all the other stuff. And most people are just absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There has to be an issue, or there's something, and you just like, can't you just crack on and have it? Apparently not.
Yeah. No, I get that.
And but again, like there's some people I've been working now with for years, and they're absolutely amazing, decent people that you just like, yo, sum it up, let's go, let's enjoy ourselves. The best way. It's so hard to find those people, though.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to trust other people. It's hard to trust people who don't know. You're always like, I go out with them, but you've always got to be wary of all you do around them. And
I think it's not even that. Like there's some people I've been out with for years, and like now they're be whatever, and you're like, cool, crack on and do your bits and whatnot. But you're like, right, cool. If that was the point, what was the point? Do you know what I mean? You don't want to work, you want to crack on and do whatever, or other people get jealous of other people. Yeah. Like within their own group, within the groups that you're creating, and you're like, right, okay, well, what's the point? We're all the same. We're all, cracking on, trying to do the same thing.
I find it fantastic when everyone else is doing well, though.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
You want everyone to do well, don't you? It's just.
Well, I mean, me personally, I do want everyone else to do well, because the better other people do, the better I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was shocked when I knew your channel was back as well. Like it's good.
Yeah, it's like you want everyone to do well. Like it's just.
Well, but it's a fact, though. The better other people do on our scene, the better you're going to do as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's the more word gets out about what we're doing.
It's right people as well.
Just like the thing I define the artist is like, obviously I got kids like you, Dan, but like I got to work as well, and
I work as well, and sometimes I work.
We can't.
I get that, and like for me, like this is a while ago, so I was working crazy hours doing bits, and I would be meeting up with other people, like going out like up till nearly every night for ages, just to stack up the content till 3-4 in the morning. Then I'll go to work at 6, and then do a 12-hour shift, and I'll go back out and do that and just start stacking it up. And that was to like build my base. And then as I was going around networking with others and doing bits, I slowly cut back, from my jobs and all the other stuff that I was doing, because this is my passion. This is something that I enjoy the most. I want to put my life into. That's my passion. Do you know what I mean? Like after, like, I feel like now I'm like an old man. I've done all this stuff in my 20s for other people.
Well, who's got so much money? Get out, right?
Hey, I'm a poor man.
Fucking 9-to-5 man. Right, sucker. Right, I'm going to recharge my batteries. I'll see you in a minute.
No, but like, so I've slowly cut back, and then I started doing part-time, and then like it was like, unfortunately, because of our most recent incident, I was like, okay, I want to now put this in the full. I want to go double of what I'm doing and doing all the other stuff, and then obviously we have the bullshit with a specific person reporting me to the police and other bits. We get hacked and all this other stuff, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. And I said, like, personally, I thought it was done with, because like I could not find a way in to all my stuff, and I was like, oh god, like, can I redo all my stuff again? Thankfully, I started coming around. We made the alt account and all the other stuff. And we're like, oh, we got everything back now. Happy days. So we're seeing it like now as a step back. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Step back. I've lost a lot of money because of it, and it's not about money for what I do, but however, me making my money means I can go and do things more. Do you know what I mean? That's the whole point.
You can pay your bills and fucking whatever.
It's not even just that. It pays for bits. It pays me to get out, and it pays me to do all this other stuff.
Yeah, but it pays for everything, doesn't it?
Yeah. So like we finally got to the point, thanks to, because I wasn't monetized on Facebook. I never did it. I was like, oh mate, fuck this and all the other stuff. YouTube. Well, thanks to me focusing and knuckling down, we were making a nice chunk there. We had the YouTube and all the other things that were coming, and it was like, oh. As soon as I got hacked and everything taken away, all gone. Do you know what I mean? It's like all the stuff I'm doing, boom, like that. As soon as I go, oh, okay, fine, let's focus. Because like I used to do Twitch and stuff back in the day. And I had a choice, and I said, I can either go full time doing like gaming and doing whatever, or I'm going to work all the time and do this on the side and I burnt out. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't do everything. I just couldn't physically do it. I couldn't go work 80, 90 hours a week and then go and put 40, 50 hours in streaming and doing all the other stuff.
I love gaming, I do.
That's the point. But the main dream, so I assume the main dream for you as well, is down the line you cut back in the other things that you don't like as much and you focus on your dreams and stuff that you enjoy the most. That's what we want as humans. Do you know what I mean? Get to a point where you're like, shit, I love what I do. I'd like to do more of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I will get it eventually. It's just fucking hard at the moment. We
got a line of time off.
Like our kids are young. We've just fucking bought an house and
again. I've done that. You know what I mean? This is stuff that I did when I was younger and all the other stuff with the thinking and all that. It takes years. It's like it's taken me 6 years to get to where I am now. Do you know? It's not like an overnight thing.
But when we do, we enjoy doing it and we get a lot done.
It's just having the time at home because, like, at the moment, she's not in work, and then I'm coming home from work, and she's going to work, and like, oh, fuck's sake, like.
No, I get that, but sometimes they don't have to always be together and all the other. It's about working together though, and using the time that you've got. I mean, that's the biggest thing for me. It's like, okay, I've got this time. It might not be. I do more than I ever did now because I manage my time. Like I know how I'm doing my stuff. I know where I'm going. I'm doing all these things. And I know, okay, this isn't going to work. If this don't work out, I've got 20 places to go and do. Do you know? There's no messing about. There's always film. We're always working, and that's how we can just consistent. I mean, the consistency is the biggest thing, as Matt will tell you.
Yeah,
I think that's the biggest key. Really, well, maybe not for you, but for a lot of us,
completely inconsistent. I'm like a fucking I'm like a rice pudding that's been left out in the sun. Very runny and not wholesome at all.
But whereas if you're like me and a few other people, consistency has been a big driving force because you know that there's always content there. That you know within a couple of days something new's coming out and something's happening. Do you know what I mean? And it can be a big drive, especially when it comes to algorithms and all the other stuff. Especially when you're growing.
I need to dry up, and then everyone moans at me. Where's my members' videos? And I'm like, oh fuck's sake! And I'm like, right, okay, let's go out there and do about fucking 10 videos. And I'm like, there you go, and bush. And then do you know what you get 2 days later? So when's there going to be any members' videos out? It's like, oh right, fucking hell. So I've been 20 videos recently. So that shut them up, didn't it? Right, there you go.
I mean, that's why I started the other channels and other stuff. I used to do all the members extra stuff, and I was like, you know what? It's so select and all the other stuff. It's kind of pointless. I'd rather just give the people that decide to be members the content early. Do you know what I mean? So
I am joking, by the way. I'm trying to explain to people that like some of this stuff is sarcasm and jokes.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
I can't wait to go into a 9-to-5 job and have a family and kids. I really can't. If only I could do that. I'd be fucking. I'd be well off. I'd be like so happy. I'd be fucking.
That's your dream, Mark, isn't it? That's what you were working towards, isn't it?
Volley, do you need me to put in a couple of words?
One day, I'll become straight, and I'll have a family, and it'll be all fucking. Oh,
that's what you're working towards, isn't it?
Oh, it's going to be so good. Yeah, one day.
I need to go find more booze, the hidden booze. I'm going to go on a mission.
But I have great respect. I do have great respect for people who want to do it, but I'm like, fuck me, I couldn't fucking do that. I'd be slitting my fucking wrists if I had to do all that shit. I'm a lazy motherfucker that likes to watch downloaded Pirate Bay shit. That's me.
I mean, for me though, I kind of woke up in a sense. Do you know what I mean? I got sick and tired. I've done so much in my life that is a lot of people don't even know. And I got to a point where I'm just sick of working so hard for other people to get nowhere. And when I work hard on these people and they get far above me, it's
not a lot.
But you know what I mean? It gets to a point and I'm like, right, okay, I get one life. I want to focus on what I want to do and what I enjoy. not building somebody else up. And I've always found that, like, whenever I sit down and focus on the stuff that I enjoy, it's not bad. Do you know what I mean? And we do all right because we're putting all our passion and love into something, and that's the biggest thing. Instead of trying to build somebody else's business or build them up, it's more about doing it for myself, and that's the biggest thing, the biggest drive as well.
Yeah, that's the thing with me. Like I'm self-employed, so I gotta fucking work. Like,
yeah, but again, because it's you.
Yeah.
Whereas, do you know what I mean? So I kind of get that, and again, it's so hard to be self-employed and go that route, but you're building yourself up.
You could send your kids. You could send your kids down the mine, like, and fucking, become.
No, but as an example, the way that I see my life has been doing is like, let's say.
Send your kids down the mine, Gav. Send them down the mine. Send them down the mine.
Good.
Turn them into turn your kids into criminals and send them down people's chimneys. And they can steal all their Xboxes. Do it.
Don't give me ideas, man.
I'm just here to help. That's my purpose in life. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I've had a bit of a weird sort of like life, really. I mean, fucking working for the government and then fucking like going, fuck all this shit. I'm fed up of them fucking lying to us about UFOs and aliens, and then spending 20 years making crop circles and then going and partying a lot as well, like going out doing lighting at parties. So it's like drugs, aliens, crop circles. It's like, fuck society. Anarchy in the UK, fuck off. I'm just like fucking slumming it. And here we are now. Yeah. Now, narcissistic fucking lifestyle that I live. But I do actually care about people, really. I'm not a total narcissist, but yeah. Or am I?
We will never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be doing a lot more of this stuff if I had more money, but it's like fucking, just like put my nose to the grindstone to fucking get that money to fucking be able to do it. It's like, I just the way I look at life is, if money's meant to be there, it'll fucking fall in my lap. If it's not meant to be there, it won't. So I just sit back and then things happen. I just don't worry about money anymore. I just don't give a fuck about money. I just I moan about it, going like, I ain't got it, but I'm not worried about it because I know that when I need it, it will just magically appear. Yeah. It'll just magically appear. So I've given up caring about fucking worrying about money. I think people worry about money a lot. I've given up worrying about money. I don't consider any money that I ever have to be mine. It doesn't belong to me. I'm just a temporary custodian of it. That's all.
Yeah, John. Because the thing is, when you get money put in your bank account, and it goes back out. It goes to someone else.
Straight out. It doesn't belong to you.
Yeah, and it comes back to you when it goes back out, and it's just one big circle, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll have your money if you don't want it.
Oh, God, mine, but I gotta go too bad.
Sounds like you fucking got more than the rest of us, to be honest. Yeah.
I'm a poor man, mate.
We need to be worshipping at the temple of Mr. Reality.
Or you could listen to my advice, like a few other people.
I can't save money. I can't save money. If I've got money, I'm like, right, what can I spend that on then? I'm a fucking immediate got to spend it straight away. I'm like on the internet.
What I would say to you is, instead of being like that, as soon as you get that spare money, pop it into an investment or something that you think will bring something in the future.
You're like trying to, you're trying to tell me that I can't do that. I mean, like, I'm the guy that got a fucking post office savings account and saved 20 quid and then went, I'm going to take that money out and buy something.
Yeah, but like, so I'll give you an example. Like, for me, I like to spend money, as you can see with, like, do you know what I mean? Thousands of pounds on lizards and stupid shit. However, what I tend to do is I have other money, and instead of just spending it, I just go, right, I'm not going to leave it to sit there. Boom. I'll put it here. Or I'll do something with it to further, like I'm thinking in the future in terms of what I can do with my money instead of just leaving it in, because the bank doesn't give you interest or don't give you things. Like some people, they choose to invest in houses. Like I've had these conversations with people in the past about, all right, what we're going to do with our money, what we're going to do with what we earn and all the other stuff. So we got a mortgage, we did all the other stuff, and I was going to buy a second house, rent it out and do the other stuff. The market wasn't good for other houses. It was pointless. So why spend 20, 30 grand getting another house, paying a second mortgage, which someone else is going to buy for the future? I chose investments. And do you know what I mean? Like, as like a way for me to get value in the future. My mother, she chose a house, and obviously the things that she does and other bits. Like again, other people I know, they've chosen different aspects and different ways of trying to make money in the future. Some people flip cars, some people do bits. And I tell you what, like we live in a digital age nowadays. So that's, for me, it was always about, all right, well and I'm a digital person. That's where I'm putting my bet, basically.
Mm. YouTube works all right for me. I mean, it gives me just about enough money to kind of like, finance the going out and doing the explores, which is good, because without that, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing, really. I'd probably, to be honest as well, I didn't think you could ever earn money out of YouTube. And it's not a lot.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you think that, are you doing the Facebook? Facebook is mad.
People have told me this, but I'm like, I'm just comfortable where.
No, but it's the same. It's literally the same thing that we're doing, and I was the same. I was like, oh, YouTube. But as soon as I started doing Facebook, we were doing crazy well, and I'm pulling in about an extra. I was pulling about an extra £500-700 a month just on that. TikTok, I did really well on TikTok. We hit 7.6 million views in a month, and that got me an extra £1.5. And again, buy some lizard stuff, whack the rest in other things.
Yeah,
right, I'm off.
I'm just.
I'll speak.
Yeah,
take it easy, Mr. Bailey.
I'm not greedy.
I'm a greedy man, but the reason for the greedy is because of the plans in the future that I want to do.
Yeah, well, you've got kids and you've got things you have to think about. I mean, like, I'm just kind of, as long as I got enough to just do the things I enjoy doing, within reason, then fine, And yeah, like I said, I'm moaning about the fact I had to spend 1,300 quid this month, which I don't really have, and has had to come out of fucking, like rent money and everything else. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck, because it's like, I might have to turn around and say, like, your Christmas presents are going to be late because I haven't got no fucking money. But I will, if necessary. But that won't happen. I know that that's a potentiality, but it won't happen, because something will happen, and somebody will go like, oh, I've got people who owe me money, and they'll just go like, oh, here's that money I owe you, and it's like because I've sold them of something, or like I sold a drone and I sold bits and pieces, and fucking. I just give up on fucking caring about fucking waiting for money to come in. It's just like, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. If it's not. Otherwise, I'll just do local explores, like that one you told me that I should do down the road. But I want to get some people to go with me on that one. That's
no, again, but again, the only reason why I said get it done is because it might not always be there. There's some stuff going on. It's really decent. It'll be great content for you as well. I've got, if you want them more local, I've got loads down your way that I can shoot you over as well. So
yeah, I'd love
remind
it,
me. Just remind me, and I'll sort that out. Yeah. Like
I've got to like get Mr. Mick Spanner to like fucking like today. He was like, "Oh yeah, we're all off up in Birmingham." I was like, "Oh, a bit late now, isn't it? Like if I leave now, I'm not gonna. Oh, it's gonna fucking. You know what I mean? It's like nobody told me, but ultimately. Yeah, I need to get him and some of the ones that can be asked doing exploring, because
that's the hardest thing, finding people that want it.
Ray and Steve seem to have stopped exploring, or should I say they've gone out on explores but haven't told me they're going out on an explore. So, yeah.
Okay, no, I mean, like I said, it's hard finding those people and the people that want it as much as you do and all the other stuff, but at the end of the day, like, there's always going to be people. I mean, this is the way that I see it as well. Like the amount of people that drop off and do whatever, But there's so many people that want to work with us and want to do because of the stuff that we know and all the other stuff. Again, it's just about like doing those things. Do you know what I mean? Like, because like the amount of work that I put into what I do, it benefits me in the long run. And it's the same thing for you. You're a well-established name. People know who you are. They want to go out with you. You're decent. You're an all right guy sometimes. Still dickhead. Like.
Yeah.
But you know,
well, that's it. But I mean, yeah. I'm quite happy to sort of like sit at home watching fucking television most of the time. But if I could, if I had more money, I probably would be out doing more explores. If I had loads of fucking money, I'd probably be going like a long way doing explores. But am I chasing it? Not as much as I should be, to be perfectly honest.
I get that. But then again, what I'm saying is like I like to kind of like think 5 years ahead, and I want to secure myself and put myself in that position. So, because I'm a person that if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. It's as simple as that. There's no looking back. We're doing it. And I said, like, so I wanted to go and do Japan, for example. And I said, I'm going to take a massive risk. If it pays off, I can go and do whatever I fucking want to do. Or it's going to go down in flames.
I ain't got a fucking clue what I'm going to be doing in 5 years' time. If I can keep the fucking police from fucking coming in my fucking house.
Right. Well, you need that.
Yeah, that'd be quite nice. Yeah. Like, sue the fucking police. That's one of my things, is like, over the next 5 years, I'd like to completely fuck over the police force and sue them for every fucking penny they're fucking worth. That's about my only actual goal in life right now, is to actually sue the police and cripple them and bankrupt them so they fucking can't function anymore.
Go for it.
That would make me happy. I'd be quite happy then. Yeah.
I'm thinking about going simple with mine. So, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because they seem fucking unfit for purpose with most of what they do. So, yeah, that'd be quite good. But, of course, it won't be me fucking over the police. It'd be the police fucking over me. Because once they know you're coming after them, they'll be like, get him!
There's always
come in here and fucking just shoot me or something, Because that's the way they are.
Oh, something's happened.
So cute, no.
Nah, like I said, always think about the future.
That's all I want.
That's where to be.
No, I see a future, but I'm like, oh god, I got all these twats that fucking like. It's like
you'll always have that though. You'll always have people. You'll always have people like that. You got
fucking spurgs, fucking cockmonglers, fucking wankers, fucking rapists that we know in the fucking rapists and fucking weirdos, and then you got the fucking police. You got all these fucking and if I can just push them out the way, then I can go and do explores. You know what I mean?
I mean, I get what you're saying, but on the same point, it's again, me and you, we know how it is, and gone through some similar stuff, and try and bulldoze through it all.
Yeah,
it's hard. It's fucking hard. But again, the only way that I see it, the only person that's going to hold me back is me. And if I let these people get away with everything, do these things to me, and I stop, then do you know what I mean? But it'd be my choice to stop.
Yeah.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, Brian. Got to end it. I'm gonna
Yeah, cheers, Gav.
It's been fun.
Guys, so thank you for watching. So.
Thank you for having us on as well. It's been fun.
No problem.
It's been good. We'd have to have you up on panel again.
And
let us know when you're live as well, and we'll pop and chat.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll probably go live after this, go chill for a bit, have a big rant, and then get absolutely pissed and go talk to me frogs.
I probably watch like 10 minutes and then fall asleep.
Yeah, I'm probably.
Guys, thank you for coming on, though.
No worries. Cheers anyway, guys.
Yeah. But we will continue doing what we do. Whether we can or we can't, we'll find a way tomorrow.
That's how it's all about.
Yeah.
I find time to
We're
explore.
a very loose collective. It seems like we're actually a lot more coordinated than we are. We're not that coordinated, but we still manage to get it done.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, see you guys over on Bearded. You'll get about 10 minutes from me, though.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Night all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.